Hey, Judd, come on, man. Put the minis down.
Where are those minis at?
Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to another Role Players. As you know, we are a group of friends and actors, some crazy nerd-ass friends, here in Los Angeles, playing the world's most amazing game of adventure, the Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, that's almost monster truckish, buddy.
Thank you. I'm your Dungeon Master John, and these
had a Red
are
Bull
my
before this.
Leo.
What
Let's go. Hey, if we were monster trucks, what would your names be? Because that was a pretty
Hey, you know
monster
what? I'll
truck.
sell you the whole
Ram
seat.
Basham!
But you'll only
X
get
Excalibur.
Rambasham.
Ram Basham.
Rambasham.
That was good. That was really good.
Excalibur. No. No.
Wait,
Excalibur?
what's wrong with your smell?
Excalibur.
What's
I was going to go
wrong?
X-Smashabur, but that's not Excalibur. I
Oh.
You tried
I don't know
that.
why my mind
support
instantly
you.
went
tried
like.
and failed, but thank you for supporting
Imagine
me.
a monster truck that's like Nunu from the Teletubbies, but it's like
Is that the vacuum?
there's a vacuum
Wham.
cleaner. I don't know why my brain went there, but
I don't
like
either.
that's quite cursed.
Amazing.
Anyways, hi,
We know
D&D.
Teletubbies.
We do know our Teletubbies.
We do?
So,
Spot the millennial.
Millennials don't know.
yeah,
Millennials are
exactly.
old. We're old people now.
Are you a millennial?
Yeah, 95. I'm on the
Wait, you're saying you
code.
don't want to
really?
admit
I
to being a
mean, I don't know
millennial?
if
You
that's
want to
true.
like be like under the millennial?
It'd be nice. I would like to be like 5 years younger, 10 years
Still
younger.
be a millennial.
Oh no, that'd be Gen Z.
Naughty
No, you're
new
5 years
dude.
younger, you're older than Winky still.
Yeah, by 1 year.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we have this
We'll
one.
figure
Anyway,
this out later.
so
We're gonna figure this
announcements.
out. Yeah, so as you know, we are so excited for you to join us today as we play this amazing game. And I do believe we have a couple quick announcements before we jump in.
August 4th.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
Hey, hey, dudes, dudettes. Hey, you came to play some D&D with us. That's gnarly, bro. Hey, you know what could really make this thrash? Bro, what you need is some skull splitter dice. Oh, that can really up your game, bro, to the extreme. And you know what? Today, we're giving away a little special pair of our own if you want to be cool like us. But don't worry, we'll talk about that at the break. But if you miss out on this lovely opportunity, you too can still grab a nice pair of Skull Splitter dice. All you gotta do is go to skullsplitter.com and put our code TSRPSS15. Yes, and you too can get 15% off some Skull Splitter dice. Now do that and get a little flash. Thank you, turkeys.
Brett and the turkeys.
Bring it back. My favorite holiday of the year.
Thresh.
It's not going to get any better than that. Let's just close down the stream.
Yeah, we're done. Bye, guys.
Shut it
Next week.
down. Oh, hey, Azar, you had a lovely announcement, right?
I do. I just wanted to share that Extra Life organization, which is an amazing organization that I believe, based on my research, donated over $50 million to children, to sick children, since their inception in the year 2000, is linked to us. So while you watch us and we all play D&D, you can donate just a couple bits or whatever you're inclined to do towards Extra Life and help raise money for sick kids so that they can get through whatever they're facing
It's
with
for the
joy.
kids.
For the
For
kids.
kids.
Joy.
For the children.
And it's
Excellent.
legit. It all started in Texas, and this is like 20 years and counting of Extra Life's mission. So
That's so cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Keep this millennial promise
Epic.
going.
Thank you, Azar.
You're welcome.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Vinky,
Is it my turn?
do you have some announcements for us?
Hey guys, just Wonky here from Wonky's Wombastical Woodworking, live every Wednesday. I just wanted to give a quick shout out as per to our Wednesday stream where I paint minis. If you're new here, we have a bit of a creative, comfy corner, and we just chill out, chat hobby, and maybe do some mini painting. And I also just wanted to do a quick plug because we have a giveaway that's coming up, wink wink, and it's gonna be including a mini that I'm painting on Winky's Wonderful Wares, wink wink, and the people who watch Winky's Wonderful Wares will actually get the chance to have a double entry in the competition. So if you go back through some of our Twitch streams and you see the mini that I've been painting, it's pretty freaking epic.
It is
If you want to watch next week, you
epic.
will get a chance to be double entered into the competition. And all of the minis that I paint on Winky's Wonderful Wares are also available on the Patreon. Now,
Wait, they're available on Patreon?
they are available on the Patreon on our Artificer tier, but to plug the Patreon tonight,
How Tasha.
I think I'm gonna need the help of some music. So,
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, channeling someone.
so
The ghost of.
subscribe to the fucking Patreon. We've been the role players for almost 2 years, but we've spent all our money on whiskey and beer. But now we need cameras and minis galore, so we can still be the role players some more, and we be the role players. To be players some more, so we can be the role players some more.
I just spilled my
I
wine
haven't put them
everywhere.
down in a very long time,
Not a lush.
but please subscribe to the Patreon.
Fuck
Amazing.
yeah, well done.
Sloncha.
I like that song.
Me too.
That's another
Winks.
intro. Outro. That's our outro.
That's our outro, yeah.
Also,
Guitar playing
if
back.
you watch Winky's Wonderful Wares, you can just bug him to paint more dinosaurs.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
That's all I want. So I need like everyone to join together and be like dinosaurs, dinosaurs.
Because it's interesting. One of
Triceratops.
the wonderful mini sculptors that I get my minis from for the show just released an entire dinosaur.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, an entire
Okay, we're gonna have a
collection of
convo
dinosaurs.
later.
Unfortunately, I'm not really into dinosaurs for
Well,
D&D.
that's your
So
own-
anyway, so moving on.
That's your own problem, Judd. That's your own issue you need to work through.
Speaking of
issues.
ridiculousness, Genevieve,
Were we? But we are now.
do
Hi.
you have something to say to the audience?
Yeah, so like, who's heard of ESO? I hadn't. But now I have because it's Elder Scrolls Online. Right. It's not ESO. It's not what it means. It means Elder Scrolls Online, and that's a game you can play on the interwebs.
But why do you bring it up,
What's that?
Genevieve?
Well, that's a great question, Winky. Judd and myself
Oh,
have
Genevieve.
actually already created characters.
Oh, we
for
sure
Elder Scrolls
have.
Online. And you can watch those great streams where we do that in our past streams. They're great.
See that?
So yeah, it's super fun. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, as Judd, I think, really understood for the first time the other day when we were playing together. And I was like, what do I press? Help!
Where's the
the
E key?
buttons?
Where's the E? Where's
I'm
E?
like, it's on the keyboard.
I couldn't find E because your hands are in a different place. Anyway, y'all should watch it. It's super fun. It's a hot mess. It's gonna be great. And for the first
God.
time on Tuesday, we're actually going to. Well, theoretically, we're both going to be playing together, but my computer is in the. It's a whole thing. Theoretically, we're both going to be playing alongside each other and like doing like quests and shit. I think is what you do in this game. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
So come find out with us.
Yeah. Come
Tuesdays, 1 Pacific.
experience the chaos and the fun. Yeah.
Tuesday shenanigans.
Oh,
That's
it's such shenanigans. It is a blast.
Role player.
Those scroll players.
I'm expecting a song next week for that.
Yeah.
For the scroll players.
Yes, please.
All right.
If you could. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
love it.
I am
Good
connecting
work
the
on that
dots here,
Irish little
and
jiggy there.
if you go to our Instagram, there is a cup, there is a mug, and we're all taking guesses on what's inside the mug, and I have a theory about what's in that mug right now, and I think I'm right.
What's on it? What's a mug?
Wait,
So
are you,
mug?
can you say it
Mysterious
out loud? Or
I don't know. Am I allowed?
Mysterious
I have a guess.
I
Is anyone going to tell you if you're right or wrong?
no.
What is this mug?
But I would
No
love-
one knows for sure.
I think you should all go to the Insta and make it.
Yeah.
It's like a jelly bean count.
How about we come back to you?
I'll
And
write
also
it down.
type
I'll
your
write
guess
it
in the
down.
chat.
Yeah,
I don't
throw your guesses in chat.
Yeah, go to chat and also go to the
But
Instagram
also,
and
yeah,
put in your guesses.
check out IG and then see.
And we're all
see that
gonna-
post.
we'll all
And
guess.
I feel like I could almost. I'm like, I bet I know, but I could be
All
wrong. But I think I know. I think I know.
right.
Hey guys.
Is it a matcha?
Hey guys.
Is it,
What?
is it dice?
Are we gonna play some motherfucking D&D?
Oh my God. I legit
D&D
forgot
day?
that we're playing a game here.
Oh
thought
my
we just did a
gosh.
I thought we were just fucking around.
Mega,
Okay,
mega.
let's go in to tonight's episode of The Role Players. We'll be right back. Here. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the role players.
It's like a hair theme tonight.
It's a hair thing tonight. Don't worry about it.
A hair thing?
It's a.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
Always a hair thing.
so bringing it all in. Oh, man, can I just little side note? I fucking love this game. This is what I look forward to.
he
The
does?
moment we wrap,
I
this
wouldn't
is
have
it.
guessed that.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
I know. I haven't told you guys.
This game?
It's new. Here we go. Let's begin. Last week, in the Lost Continent, after you all witnessed the painful but heroic death of Seville's commander, Rarina, you were told by Aelry that the local arcanist, Gillian, had some urgent information for you. Arriving at his shop, he told you that he discovered some special information about the golden tree. That not only does it represent Chaterelle, but the tree seems to be a soul catcher, leading the dead to the afterlife. But as this conversation was happening, Kian had a vision of a place above the clouds, next to a mountain peak. It held a small speck of land with a quaint little temple. Next to it, a small gnomish woman tended to her cute garden. But this idyllic scene was interrupted by dark shapes emerging from the clouds, advancing on the woman. And Kian, you were filled with this urgency and dread. And coming back to yourself in the magic store, you yelled out that you all had to go. And you led them quickly back to your blade beaks, and you took to the sky. After less than 2 hours of travel, maybe an hour of travel, you're not quite sure, you emerged from the clouds on that same scene that you saw earlier. Except it was all peaceful. And there you met Dolly, a gnomic cleric of Chaterelle. However, after a brief conversation, indeed the vision proved true, as dark shapes did emerge from the clouds and an intense battle ensued. In fact, both Kian and Seville fell, or somebody else. Rika fell.
This doesn't
I had a big XXX. Look that up. Shit. You're both dropped by a powerful dark attack. The rest of the party sprang into action and managed to defeat them. You were all amazed to see a cleric use divine powers. As she explains after that for decades she had not heard the voice of Chaterelle, though she felt her in other ways. But several weeks ago, her voice returned and strengthened, and Dolly's powers also, though faintly, began to return. And in her temple, she showed you a box she could never open. Working as a team, you all placed your hands on the wood, and a seam appeared, and it opened up, revealing directions to a lost artifact of Chaterelle, her Book of Life. To the north, 4 leagues past the tallest tree in all the land, rock rises like a fin from the forest. As you approach, her sign will show. Then, down past pain, fear, and finally fire, you will find what you seek. Saying your goodbyes, you took to the air, trying to figure out how you traveled hundreds of miles in less than 2 hours. As you're in the Kuru Mountains, north of Carthan, something indeed happened. But as you decide where to go next, Carthan to the south, Istarim to the north, Rika, you pull Caliban's blade beak to the east and fly off without saying anything. And that's where we find you today. As the cold wind of the Kuru peaks blast over you as your mounts fight the currents coming up from below. Snow-capped ridges pass beneath you as you dart in and out of these icy clouds. The sun struggles to cast its fading light, but in no time it vanishes behind the horizon. After quite a while, you can tell that your blade beaks are growing tired.
Let's land.
Rika, do you know where you're going?
Where
Why
the hell are we going?
Yeah, why the diversion? I thought we were all going to Carthan.
It doesn't matter.
It
Let's
does
land.
matter. It does indeed. Why don't you tell us what you're trying to do? What are you getting at?
We just had a huge thing of information about going and what's going
We
on
can go
there?
after.
Ringo,
Well-
you know that I'm with you, but tell me what you're getting at.
We're going to the Yaka Pass
All right, why?
because I need to know.
Know what?
Just come on. And I turn the blade beak and start descending.
When we get on the ground, you're gonna have to do better than that.
All right then.
Actually, it doesn't take you long to find a slight sloped surface that your blade beaks can land and rest and catch their breath. It's now dark. You're above the clouds and the stars are starting to come out. Yes,
Is the ground covered in snow?
the ground is snow covered here.
What is with this ground? Why is it white? Why is it fluffy? Why is it cold?
It's called snow.
Snow? Is this another awful thing from the surface?
Not at all. And I grab one and I make a snowball and I'm like,
Oh, that's a
Really impressive.
that could do
Very quick snowball.
some damage there. We better get some hit points coming.
Extremely dexterous.
She Lego lists the snowballs.
you can't catch me! And I run off.
Caliban,
And I hide behind a tree.
if it's yellow, do not touch it.
What does that mean? Fine.
It's it piss.
Can we? Thank you.
Right.
Can we find somewhere warmer?
Right. I'm going to prestidigitate some warmth in my clothing as it's getting. What's the temperature out here, and what are we looking at for a decrease in temperature tonight? DM.
Right now, I mean, it's quite cold. Now that you're kind of not, wrapped around your mount and you're not feeling its heat, down on the ground, you are
Just like-
high altitude, high
love it.
altitude, whatever. Let's go with it. Altivation. I just created a new word.
Nice.
Welcome. I'm a DM. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I overhear that. Wait, did you say that? Did you ask about the weather? Did you say that out loud?
Yeah,
To us?
sure. Yeah. What?
DM, what is the weather?
Well, I don't know.
I demand answers now.
I don't know who
Weird gnomish guy
DM is,
appeared.
and I cast Druidcraft, and I predict what the weather will be at my location for the next 24 hours.
That's cool.
Okay.
Is epic.
That's
That is
cool.
epic.
I was like, wait a minute, I know this!
Very well done. You can tell it's going to get quite fucking cold up here. I mean, you are really high altitude. The air is thin up here. It is cold. The moment is something about where you were before kept you warm, but now that you've been flying, you are all freezing.
Rika, this is dangerous. We're not prepared for this winter.
All right, well,
We're gonna freeze.
we won't freeze. It'll be fine.
You're made of fire. We're not. We're
Well,
gonna
I can
freeze.
put some out for you all.
I come out and I say, listen, I'm sorry. I was just trying to get some play. I love playing in the snow, but it's supposed to work both ways, Caliban. You're supposed to throw them at me as much as you want to.
Is that what it's? I don't know what this is.
It's
Yes, it's
when the
rain.
rain gets really cold, it freezes.
That awful thing.
And
this
it
is more
helps
of
you stay
that.
warm because it's very, very
kinda
cold,
worse.
and then you get active, and then you feel more warm. But I can see this isn't the time.
I feel the heat leaving my body as I stand in the snow. It's like, yes, I feel very warm.
Can't you make one of those things that you did, that you made for us? It was some sort of shelter, and then we can create some sort of fire together.
That was a
inside
different character.
wasn't that
it. Oh, shit.
Look,
I was like,
keep yourself warm.
Shit.
You'll lose toes. You'll lose fingers. You'll lose
Right.
In the
tendons.
spirit of trying to keep ourselves warm, should we try and find some shelter?
Yes, indeed.
I have a
Absolutely.
question, DM.
Yeah.
So speak with animals. Can I speak with blade beaks, or are they technically like different
Monstrosities.
monstrosities?
Yeah, they're monstrosities.
Okay.
They'll say on your character sheet or whatever.
Sorry.
On the stats, it says what type of creature it is.
Oh, I don't have that because
I lose my blade beak
and
at the
It's
first
okay.
marker. There'll be
Ah.
hard to pay.
I say, like,
DM,
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually scout a little and see if I can find any sort of.
On foot, or are you getting back on your blade beak?
No, I'm gonna go on foot.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can find any kind of cove or a copse
Cave?
of trees.
Okay.
Something so at least, because I can probably kind of make us something as well. But I want to just see if there's a place that's sort of suited particularly for us to.
Okay. Why don't you roll a survival check for me? You're in the mountains, not a forest.
I know.
And is there
Still, that's a 17
sorry.
on survival without. Yeah, 17.
17. So looking around where you are right now, you are on this bit of just like a sloped edge. You are very close to the peak still, so you're very high up. The snow seems dense and packed. It probably goes off about 30 feet and then just drops to a severe, you can't even see it. It's too dark and there's clouds and whatnot.
Oh, do I do the thing where I'm like tracking and then I almost fall off the edge because it's like dark and
I think you would get close enough, and because you have dark vision, you could see and you would know to stay a little bit away from the edge.
Yeah.
Luckily, the snow is deep enough here that you're not like sliding off like ice and just falling to your death. There has been a fresh snowfall. It's really powdery up here right now.
Good for snowballs.
But the stone around you is very, from what you can see, you don't see any caves. There are no trees, but you can see it's very like crag-like. There's nothing in the immediate area, but if you search a little bit further, maybe you might find something.
So there could be caves in these crags.
There could be, but nothing that you can see from this plateau that you've landed on.
Would I have to go down, do you think?
I'm gonna try and do a quick scan. We're on a mountaintop and we're above the cloud line.
Yep.
Just to see what's about.
Okay. You can do a perception check.
I just want to see how my blade beaks act and how Siobhan's dealing with this cold. If we're gonna, looks like this is gonna
The
be a
blade beaks seem
problem.
like they're fine with the cold. You can see that they're recovering. They just needed a bit of a break. They were breathing pretty heavy before they landed. You saw the steam blowing out from these big clouds, but now it's calmer as they've caught their breath.
do I know how far we are from where we are going?
Roll an intelligence check for me. 18. You're kind of ascertaining what she did, which is you get a good sense that there's probably something nearby. Maybe that you could find something. Like the mountain region seems right for it, but there's nothing within view that you could take shelter in. What'd you get?
I got I don't know where.
It's intelligence or
Yeah,
investigation?
just straight
Or
intelligence.
just plus
So where's my intelligence? So what's that one?
your intelligence, yeah.
Just a 10.
Just straight 10?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because it's dark and you've never approached this area from the mountain peaks.
They didn't tell me how. Did she say how long of a ride it would be?
Days.
She told you, it could be a day or two with normal travel, but Blade Beak is very, especially because you're flying, it could be very different.
I'm gonna press the
I
digitate.
think, actually, with that roll, you know that you should be able to reach it roughly in less than a day on a mounted, flying straight
And we've
over.
already been traveling for.
A couple hours.
Why don't we just stop for a bit and then we can keep going? The Blade Beaks just need to rest for a bit and they'll be fine.
Yes, that's the idea. We
Rika.
have to find somewhere safe.
I'm not coming down on you, but what the hell are we doing here? This is really dangerous. And I press the digitate warmth into my boots.
Nice.
Trick.
I watch him do that and I try to just fill my long coat too.
Oh,
Just
nice.
Heat.
There you go.
I
Much
get
heat.
pressed to
Arcane.
Yeah,
You're
you
not
got a little
just-
druid craft.
Yeah, you
similar.
could druid craft. Yeah,
I
you
can druid craft. I can't druid craft.
Well, we've got lots
No.
of fancy pantsy fucking heat magic. How's the guy in full metal armor doing?
All
Yeah,
right
like,
then.
You're cold.
I
I
just
mean-
make a fire.
Set me on fire. Just
No! I'm a bitch, but I'm not that much. I'm set.
Listen, all of you, pull the beasts together into a circle, huddle in the middle. I'll go and find something for us. and
I'll
make
make
us
some
camp.
fire. Calm down, everybody.
We're out in the open. Erised, if you can find anything with shelter, it's night. It's going to, I'm assuming, going to get freezing.
Yes,
up
it's going
here.
to get a bit cold, but I've got
Give
fire.
give
Just
me
stay close
10
to me.
minutes, and if I'm not back by then, come find me.
Gotcha.
In the meantime, you keep these ones warm. They're not as used to it as I am.
I'm going to change my glamour armor into pure white leather so I can blend into the snow.
That's
That's Snowtrooper.
just to check. Ariset grabbed the crystal back off Spider last episode.
The
yeah,
communicating
spiders, yeah.
one?
The communicating crystal.
I
Did
wanted to. I don't know if I
No,
got
I don't
to
think
say
so.
that I
I
did.
think you handed it
Has
off.
it.
Is Spider's with us,
But
though,
Spider's
right?
here. He's on.
I
He's
forgot
on with
about it.
Seville.
Spiders,
Actually, thank you so much for reminding me. Come on, Spider, Spider.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
Been
Space.
here
I
the whole
take back
time.
my
Here the
stone.
whole time, baby.
Spider.
Sorry.
This is important.
Sorry.
Could you concentrate for just one
It's
moment,
hard because,
please?
well, yeah.
You're free to cuddle with her while I go hunt for our safety, but in the meantime, would you kindly give me back my stone?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I didn't.
Thank
I
you.
thought I was supposed to have it, but yeah, here you go.
No, I've changed my mind.
Fair.
Thank you.
Whatever. Yeah.
Now you can go cuddle or do
No.
whatever it
I'm.
was that
I'm.
you
What
were-
can I do for you?
No,
I'm on guard.
keep her warm.
Don't freeze to
I
death.
don't need help.
Because you barely have any clothes on.
No,
buddy.
I'm cold. I'm cold, but
Keep each other warm.
All
Actually,
right
it's
then,
part
yeah.
of the fun. All right. I'll be back. In the meantime, take care of him. He's really quite freaked out by it, and don't let your core get down. It's awful once it does.
sorry, I got a lot
Wrap
of,
up. This is
lot of
this is
muscles are keeping me
dangerous.
warm for a bit.
All right.
Call if you need help.
I look at Seville and I say, honestly, 10 minutes. If I'm not back, please come find me, or
Russia.
at least talk to me on the stone. I've got it now.
Good. Just keep us keep communicating on the way.
Right. All right. And so I just go a little bit further and see where.
On foot, or are you going on mountain now?
No, on foot.
Well, you've gone as far as you can go on foot without trying to scale down the side of
Oh,
the mountain.
all right. Okay. Well, then
Which
I
you could
guess I'll
try.
take the. No. I mean,
You tell me what you're doing.
I guess I can still see off of my
Well-
blade beak because I have good vision, right?
I
I'll
mean,
be able
and so
to
there's
see.
no
Would I be
light.
able
There's
to
no light,
fly
so you'll
close
have.
enough?
You actually, yeah, you'll be rolling a disadvantage for perception because, I mean, it's dim light. There's no light source here. There are faint starlight, but it's not
Are there
enough.
crags at least that I can tie my rope to?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
can find
so
something.
That's what I go on foot. I think it's safer than trying to do animal handling or anything like that. So
Okay.
I go back to where I was. I
Okay.
tie off my rope and I
So
go
think
down
of the,
like a
think of the
tiger.
plateau kind of like a rectangle.
Okay.
So just tell me if you're going left, right, or right over the lip.
Right over the lip.
Right over the lip. Okay. It's going to take you a couple minutes. You have to dig through the snow, but you
Yeah.
find something that you can tie the
Yeah.
rope to
Yeah.
that you feel secure.
Yeah.
And then you can go over the side.
Okay.
How's it going?
So far, so good. It's early days. I need a bit more time. It's not easy going, you know that.
Okay, and as you drop down, it's pretty cool because this area of the mountain, this face seems like it was just cleaved right, like smooth vertically. So as it just drops off, you are just against the stone wall, dropping down. It's smoother than what you saw the craggy appearance above. You go down about 20 feet, and you know you've got about 50-ish feet on your rope. Another 10 feet, you feel your feet kind of miss the stone. There's nothing there.
Yes, okay. I do a really cool athletics thing where I tie the rope off on my feet and I use my thigh power and I
To invert?
yeah,
Oh my god.
Fuck.
to look
Oh
into
my
the
God.
cave.
Okay, all right.
Holy shit.
But no, right now, no torch or anything like that, just to see what I can see.
I need you to roll an
Silently.
athletics check
Oh,
for me
dear.
to see if you can hold on with your legs.
I will. Okay, that is a 14.
Oh boy. Okay. So you invert, and you think you've got this down.
Oh, no.
You very quickly see that you're like, is this just a slope? Does it just go in? But no, there is a cave there. You found a cave, but you feel a slip.
Hi.
You just slipped like 6 inches.
Okay,
You
okay.
just slipped 2 feet.
Okay.
You're starting to fall.
I quickly come back up. I reinvert.
Okay.
Grab on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. How's my strength? Am I doing so far?
You're fine that you inverted yourself. You're,
All right.
you're holding on.
All
You're
right.
now, but you've fallen enough now that you can see that you're dangling in front of the mouth of a very large opening in this wall.
Okay.
It's in front of you.
I quickly get back up. I get to the top and I
Okay.
say to Keon, I found something, I think. I'll be right there. I come to you all. I say, I think I found a shelter. I don't think you all could probably get there easily, but if we take the blade beaks and we fly towards it, we ought to be all right. It's very large.
Perfect.
me.
Perfect. Let's go.
All right, let's
right.
mount.
Then.
All right, come on.
All right. You all mount up. And one by one, you kind of bank out wide and come in. As you get close, your eyes can penetrate the darkness and you can see, except for you. You're just flying blind.
Smack into the side of the wall.
It's awkward.
Actually, yeah. I guess you,
Well,
if you stay close enough to the rest, you'll be able to at least stay, within eyesight. Even in this dim light, you can make out shapes.
Caliban can see the best of all of us, right?
Oh yeah.
Caliban,
Um,
you're welcome to go first. I mean, I'm here for you, but if you see anything, just
you
let
guys
me
are
know.
already on your mount, so unless you're screaming that, are you screaming that?
Caliban!
Okay.
You're welcome to go first, but I've
Team
got your back.
Rika.
She's flying.
What did you want?
I'm just saying you'll be able to see the best of all of us. I wasn't able to completely scope it out, so there could be animals, there could be anything.
So we woke the Blade Beaks for nothing.
No, it's not for nothing, Rika. Please don't be such a pain in the ass. We're all here because of you right
Oh,
now.
right, let's just go then.
So one by one, you see this large cave opening. It's about 25 feet round, and you fly inside. Who is first?
Fully Caliban?
You're the one driving, right?
Hey, Rika.
Directly into the mouth of the purple worm.
Right, totally. And all the role players died.
Yes, this is my Empire Strikes Back moment.
Oh,
No,
So let's.
no, I know.
Can we have a Star Wars
I
movie?
want to live.
Yes.
All right.
Rika.
Yeah, me. Hi, what's up?
Will you roll a perception check at disadvantage for me, please?
Is that the one I like?
Yes, we have to roll a disadvantage.
That's all right. That's all right.
Because it's a certain kind of darkness? Or
There's no light. So
you have dark vision, right?
you still roll a disadvantage in dim light. Yeah.
Even people with dark vision do?
I'll pass there.
Guys,
Past 60.
what'd you roll, Genevieve?
I could say.
9.
Yeah,
I'm
if you
not
want.
driving.
If you want. Well, you are in front of her.
No.
She's in front. I'm behind her.
I thought she was reaching around and still doing that.
No, she's up
oh,
front.
she's
No,
taking
she
she's
was
taking
like, "Get out
over.
of my
Like the
way."
interview improv
Yeah.
game where
Okay.
someone does your arms for you.
Okay. What'd you get? Genevieve?
Ah.
What'd you get?
9.
Okay. Yeah. It's hard to tell. You see your immediate surroundings. Pretty wide-mouthed cave, and it looks like it goes almost immediately down deep into the mountain. But you can tell instantly, all of you feel this, that the air is warmer as you go into this cave, like noticeably warmer.
Like as in teeth might be on the top of the cave and the bottom of the cave warmer? Oh boy.
I mean, she doesn't see anything like that.
Do you see anything, Caliban?
As we're flying in, I'll take a look.
Go ahead.
From behind. Pop goggles.
You can go straight roll.
That's a 22.
Yeah. You don't see any like innards of a worm. You're not flying inside a worm.
Good.
You see stalactites and stalagmites, but they look like they've been broken off. And it does look like it just goes down like more than 60, 80 feet just into darkness, just sloping gradually
As
downward.
we're going down, I reach out into her mind and just guide her to where she needs
Okay.
to direct.
Actually, you have out to 120, right?
120.
So you can see that it starts to level off, and there's this like faint glow down there,
Okay.
like a reddish glow.
I'll again relay that through our mind connection that I produce on a bonus action and just direct her closer to the heat.
Okay.
All right. You want to go closer to the warm things.
I prefer it more than the cold. Yes.
And I
All right, well, if
dropping
it's
on
a
my
monster, I blame
stone.
you.
I'm like, Caliban, what do you see? Do you see anything? Does it look safe? I told you I didn't.
All right, all right.
It looks like a cave, and I think this may be a volcano.
So as you all fly, going down deep into this cave, you come out to a larger chamber, maybe like 60, 80 feet across, about the same in height. And there is a glowing bit of lava just flowing past like a stream of lava. Rika, you know what that is from your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
At least you assume it's the same part of the thing that flows through the mountain here. Giving warmth to this cave. You all don't have to roll to see that there are the remains of multiple kills scattered around this cave. Things with wings, things with legs, maybe humans, hard to tell. They don't.
Fresh?
Some look fresh. But there's nothing in here at the moment.
Okay.
And it smells rather ripe.
Oh boy.
Let's do a loot and scoot.
Scatter around, do a quick recon, look around, see what's here.
Mm-hmm.
We
See-
might want to take our chances on the top level
gonna-
instead with the base and just warm.
I'm checking the ceiling for any holes in the ceiling that.
Roll perception.
Let's warm
Might
up
be
and then
coming
we'll
back.
get out of here.
Have I made it inside?
And there's enough light in here. It's dim, but it casts, the glowing lava casts enough light where you can at least see like half of the cave.
For looking around, investigation or perception?
It's up to you if you're just looking or if you're going to go around investigating.
Are you investigating?
Yeah, I'm going to see.
I'm gonna look for obvious signatures and stuff. Just
Okay.
Things that pop out.
Yeah.
23.
23. You don't see any like holes or anything hidden on the ceiling. You do see most of the stalactites here are kind of undamaged. Here, where you saw them all broken on the way down.
It's more voluminous in this area.
It is, yeah.
Also, 23 to spot things that are, not obvious or out of place.
Yeah, looking around, you see an area that has been clearly like stamped down, and there seems to be like a debris field that's kind of circular from that spot of the remnants of the creatures that are there.
I call Arset, come over here. Do you recognize these tracks?
Let me see. Do I?
Roll. Sorry, a lot of rolls. Roll investigation for me.
Are they on the ground now with their blade beats?
Are you guys? You've landed, right?
14
we've
again.
landed.
Yeah, 14.
It's a 14 again.
It's hard to tell. You don't see anything. I mean, obviously, all of your minds are going to dragon. You don't get any kind of dragon or worm type feelings. It feels like it's something else. Obviously, it's something that can fly.
Why did you say the D word, DM? Why'd you say the D word?
But
Dungeons and
does
Dragons.
she know if it looks like an animal or like lizard or?
I think
Are there claws?
there are some claw marks. There are some gouges in the stone.
Talons.
There are feathers of multiple kinds here. There are some scales scattered around. It's kind of hard to tell what is prey and what might be the resident.
I can't tell you what this is, but I can tell you we ought not probably stay in here long. And by that I mean maybe get out of here in a few minutes, honestly.
Meanwhile, I've made my way over to the lava, and I get as close to it as I can because I think I can't touch lava. I think it'll still burn me.
Yeah, not as badly, but yeah.
Yeah, I pretty badly. Almost touch it, and then I just start following it, looking for the source of where it's from.
Okay. So what's exposed here is maybe about 20, 25 feet where it's just kind of open to the surface. But you can tell, and having experience, that this is kind of like if you took a tube and cut off the very top and you see some of it flowing, but you know that there's a lot more beneath the surface. It's almost like the top has been worn away here.
Okay.
And you can watch as it's just passing through.
Can I tell what direction it comes from?
Yeah, it's definitely flowing in the direction that you're traveling.
In the direction I'm traveling.
Yeah, so from west to east.
Okay.
Yeah.
A couple things. Firstly, I want to smell the air to check whether it's noxious, whether it's actually like we can breathe this long term.
You can breathe it. There's enough of a flow of air coming in from outside, but there's definitely a concentration of like sulfuric kind of smell from the lava and of rotten bits of corpses here. So
Right.
it does smell foul, but you don't feel like you're suffocating or feeling lightheaded.
And then I'm going to inspect the corpses and so on for clues.
Roll an investigation check for
It's
me.
the most tenuous thing of I'm a Dungeons and Dragons player. I want to loot. That's 15.
So yeah, you go over and it's a grisly task. You know, it seems like whatever it finishes its meal, it kind of kicks it into this this ring around where it seems to occupy.
But sorry, the corpses are organized.
Not organized, just pushed away from a center. You can kind of tell it makes a rough ring from an area that it probably sleeps.
So there's like tens of corpses here.
There are a lot of and there's various levels of decomposition, all the way back to a bunch of bones in the corner, to more recent things that have flesh that's rotting. But it's all small stuff that's left behind. You do see a few limbs that are definitely human. Moving closer, you could tell that they're probably farmers, very kind of peasantry garb.
All right, I was wrong. This was not the home for us this evening. We need to get out of here, and I mean pronto. Honestly, we're better off in the cold. Caliban, I promise I'll spoon you if it helps, but we need to get the F out of here.
Have the blade beaks rested enough? How are they looking?
The blade beaks, good question, because the blade beaks look extremely alert. You notice that they've been kind of, as you've gotten off of them, you're looking around, they've all kind of backed up to each other where that their hindquarters are touching, and they're almost like in a star pattern where they're looking out, covering all corners.
I'm still up in the air with
Okay.
Siobhan.
Oh, okay.
Except for Siobhan.
Why don't we just descend down the mountain to where it's colder? We can get beneath the tree line. Let's just get away from this place. I don't like this at all.
Anything at all better than this.
One of the blade beaks.
Immediately, follow me now
Run
and jump
back
on
to
mine. and
Razel.
I
Like,
fly out.
come on, we gotta go.
I'm out already. I'm
Right.
already like out.
Okay.
I'm moving.
Airset, you're driving your blade beak up that long tube, and I guess you're going down like Keon said, or what are you doing?
I'm
at the top.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna.
I don't mean to tell you. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna like nosedive down, like
Okay,
like
just
woo, like down,
okay.
down.
The rest of you coming,
Yeah,
following?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm directly behind.
And we're last.
No, what are you doing?
So want to just tangle, but I'm not gonna. I'll follow. I'm already on the mount, so I see Araset just lift off, fly out. I will hesitate to see if I can spot anything Siobhan or the others are doing as I'm on the way out.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll drive this time, and I drag Recon.
Okay. Throws you on. You guys are following. Airset already gone. Keon, you guys are up. You're pulling up the rear as you watch them. Every one of the blade beaks is pushing harder than you've seen them push. And the moment they crest the cave, they all, whether guided or not, just dive down. You last. Give me a perception check.
Oh, 9.
Yeah. You're looking around, you don't see anything, but you hear this kind of reverberate through the sky, and you just look up and you just see like a large section of stars wink out. And it's like something is closing down the stars. It's moving.
Outside?
It's growing. It's above you.
Yeah, I'm out, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're out.
Okay.
And you're seeing like more and more stars are getting blocked by this. What are you doing?
I'm banking and using the wall as a shield, sort of. So I'm coming out of the cave and it's coming over top of me. It looks like.
It's definitely there's something. There was something dark above you.
So I'm heading down, but I'm banking to the left just to see if I can strafe the side of the cliff wall so it doesn't have a straight. Whatever this is doesn't catch me in the open.
Oh dear.
That was so close. All right. So as you come out and you bank around, you see still in the darkness something that looks like dark as night itself. You can't tell if it's feathers, if it's scales. All you see is just these gleaming, large talons, daggers. You don't know, just glinting a bit of starlight. Just miss you. You see it hit the stone and take a huge chunk of the wall of stone with it as your blade like and just pulls away from your own control and just does this roll in the air and just drops straight down as if you're wearing one of those glide suits. You're seeing the edge of the wall past you and then comes like you're in the clouds and then suddenly the clouds pass and you see that the ground starts to pull up and trees below and it pulls out its wings and you let's see. Nope, I'm gonna use this for that one. D&D's real. Just like coming down its wings at full extension, trying to slow itself down, its legs slam into the stone and it runs and pushes off enough so gets to keep diving down and you just hear this weird noise. It's not, it's more dangerous. It's just like this guttural kind of that's up above that seems to like shake your clothes.
Do I see anything as I spin my head
You can roll
around?
another perception check for me.
And do we see
What
him being
is
chased?
it?
Yeah, you guys are all ahead of him a little bit, but you're all below the clouds now, darting over the forest floor below. You're still pretty high up in the mountains, but you're not to the icy peaks that you were before.
All right.
What'd you get?
15.
15.
And I'm going into my crystal.
No,
fly, we're being pursued.
The cloud level is above you, and it's night, so like now you can't see
We're
shit.
being pursued, honestly. We're being
You don't
pursued.
know.
Do I see anywhere else we can go
Well,
farther
that's what
down?
you heard
Do I
me
see
yell
anything?
into the crystal.
I know. Do I see anywhere we can go farther down? Or is it now like we're? Like,
Let's just keep
what do I
going.
see? What do I
Into the
see?
valley.
So yeah, I mean, basically, you're on the side of the mountain. It's still sloping downward. You see, you're now like you've hit the tree line, right? So now you're starting to see sparse pine trees, and they're getting more populous as you go down. You're just hitting that angle.
Hiya! And I
It's
keep
getting-
making it farther down.
It's getting warmer as you go. It's still
Okay,
cold,
I'm
but
going like breakneck speed,
Okay.
skimming the mountain all along at that angle, whatever it is. If it's 70 degrees, I don't know,
Okay.
but I'm like literally flying just at the tree level to try to blend in, and I am hustling.
okay.
I'm going full bullet mode, so like completely streamlined, tucked in
Oh,
with the
nice.
wings like
Nice.
curved in around. Just
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Love it.
With the superior dark vision, I can look back and see him being chased, right?
You can look back. Why don't you roll perception for me?
That's 22.
22. So you see Seville, like you see his mount hit that stone, almost crash into it, barely just kind of deflect and keep flying down as if he's being chased. You don't see anything in
But
pursuit.
I did hear him say run or
you
go,
did.
go,
yeah,
go.
Yeah. Were you faintly, because you guys are slightly ahead of him.
I reach into my bag.
I do the crystal, not yelling.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
in the
so-
crystal, you definitely all hear it.
Okay, I
Sorry.
reach into my bag. I turn around.
Uh-huh.
And remember that fireworks scroll I got? I shoot it
Yes.
above him.
I love you, Brent.
No, you do.
So you quickly pull it out and reach your hand back, and as you read the scroll, just you see this light. You can actually, as you feel it leaving your hand, you feel that you have some control over its shape and coloring. What would you like?
The biggest thing I saw was that bird that chased us through into the valley, right?
Mm-hmm.
I try to make it as large as that, if not bigger.
Okay.
I try to make it in the pulsing colors of my crystal that I usually use as a medium to cast my spells with.
Love it.
And I try to give it, just because I can't undo the madness of the magic that I usually cast, circling hypnotic eyes just draws attention to whatever stares into it, just to get as much attention away from Seville.
Okay, so just to give you a little bit of a painting here, you see Seville's coming down on the side of the mountain there. There's about 80 feet before the bottom of the cloud layer. So you would, if you want, you can you don't see anything below the clouds, but you can shoot up into the clouds.
As he ducks underneath it, I shoot the large, not a rock, right above him and into
Rock
would
analog.
possibly be chasing him.
Okay, so you all look back. You're like, "What was that?" You see this, right out of Lord of the Rings, just like the big dragon firework, just swoop up and go into the clouds. You see the clouds illuminate beautifully with this kind of changing colors of these. They're like pastel kind of colors, right? Or
Yeah,
am I-
it's like more neon,
Neon,
like
okay.
a sickly green, a pulsing blue,
Okay.
Like a deep, like rich purple into like a magmatic red.
Okay.
Just back and forth.
And
back
this thing's
forth, back and
probably
forth.
like 200 feet
Adjectives, man.
across in wingspan. I mean, it is huge as this fireworks thing swoops up. And as it goes into the cloud, lighting up all the clouds, and you all have that moment like, this is so beautiful. You see that it passes under something in the clouds, and suddenly it's obfuscated by something even larger and darker that seems to suddenly, like, you see big wings and change its direction, and you just see the bit of these dark black wings come out underneath as it swoops up, following the light show heading upward. And as it dims and even being silhouetted by this light show, this dark shape just goes up, and they both vanish up into the clouds above.
I, as much as I can direct it from where I am, I just shoot it straight into the sky. So anyone who's within several miles can also see it, and just like pulse.
Yeah.
Just follow.
oh my goodness.
What are you guys doing?
I just go into the crystal.
Let's keep going.
Holy shit, I hope that was one of you.
Oh. Fly. And I just keep going. I just keep going further and further away from all that.
What direction are we heading in, Judd?
Right now you're heading just down, which you would know you're basically heading south.
No.
I'm driving. What? What?
I smack him. Wait. To the left.
Left.
So it's like, why are you hitting me?
And I go behind him and I pull his left arm like that, so the reins go like that, And so his blade beak starts going
Do
left.
you allow her or do you fight
It's
it?
like, why are you hitting me? Where are we going?
I keep pulling his arm.
It's like, stop fighting me.
Does your blade beak turn left?
I can't even see this.
Are you fighting
we
it?
can't.
I'm fighting it. It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's like, why? First off, why are you hitting me?
Both of you.
Just listen to me. I know what we're doing.
You should use your words, not your fists.
Turn left.
Okay. It was that hard. Just had to say it. Oh my god. And then I turn.
You watch as Caliban and Rika bank and start heading left. Kind of
I
now.
see this? I see it?
Yeah, I think you guys can
I
see
thought
it.
I was in front of everybody because
also-
I left the soonest.
Oh,
There's
no, you're
also
right.
a big
Yeah, she's
pulsing
still-
bird that just got everyone's attention, so you can see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that you
maybe.
saw, but you're right. You're still diving
Oh,
down.
because I
Okay.
saw
Hopefully
that
you
and
were
I was like,
ahead.
whoa, just
Oh, that's
headed
right. You
straight
said you're
back
diving
down.
down. Okay, so
Arset.
then turn
I'm in
off.
bullet mode. Probably.
You two are diving down. What are you doing? Because you were last, so you definitely see them pull away. Pull away.
Ah,
Them?
No, I don't think you do.
I don't think I care.
Because I think they've got 60 feet on you because you went to the left.
Using the
instead of going-
crystal, I'll say, try and find somewhere really low, really narrow. That thing won't be able to get us.
All right.
Forget narrow.
I
I'll
grab.
just go. Yeah, I'm going as low as I can and hitting the ground.
Meet us at the bottom.
We know where to go. Follow us. Turn left towards the east.
What?
Where are we going?
What's
Rika,
to
you
the
almost
left?
got us killed. We gotta land.
I believe that was Araset. Turn left.
Oh, thank you very much. Who
East.
said we should get out of the cave at least?
Well, duh.
Oh,
Left,
Did I argue that?
east, south, down.
East.
Where am I going?
fine. I go left. But I do it really cool. Like I don't break. It's like no brakes. It's like speed, you know, like no
Yeah,
brakes
just-
ever. I'm just like down and then I'm just like.
You just bank around.
Yeah,
you just
yeah, yeah.
you see this like higher kind of growth of trees here that's up on a higher bit of rock, but you like bank around them and just continue on.
Well, I don't go left because I can't actually see that.
It's gonna be hard.
So
Yeah, what are you
I'm
doing?
I'm
You're still in
I'm
bullet
in the
mode.
arms of Nahar.
I have a question. Are blade beaks pack animals?
No, they don't do pack. Well, not in any game mechanic way, but you can see like what you saw in the cave. Like they certainly know how to work together.
Okay. Because the instinct of a pack animal would be to follow them.
Right, but no, they're actually more solitary
Okay.
that are learning to work together.
They just want to
because
go fast.
They've been forced together. Yeah.
I'm going after Keon because he looks like he's not. I'm not gonna leave him alone.
Can you see Keon?
But I think you just said you don't see us. Not to be difficult.
No, you don't.
Then I'm heading straight to where I saw everybody. I don't bank left because I don't see anybody banking.
All right, and then I just create a big flame in my hand. Follow the light.
Oh, really?
God, Genevieve, could you be any more stubborn? We just escaped something massive and now you're drawing attention to us.
It's not nearly as big as those things.
And also
please.
Rika.
I mean, Genevieve. When art and life imitate everybody.
Genevieve.
What are you doing, Genevieve? What are you doing? All right. Okay. So, all right. So, you've created a light. You can see that light for sure because you're still behind. So as you're still diving down, you can see off to your left this glowing beacon. What do you? You've already banked. What are you doing?
Put the fucking light out now.
As soon as you follow me, sure. In my rock.
I'm not going near that.
I'm not
light.
going near the light. I'm not going near the light.
That's just like a fishing lure. I'm still going after him until I see everybody turning. I'm still gonna pull up the lure.
Okay. Is the light in her
Yeah,
hand?
you
Is it
Yeah,
you
as in
come
I'm holding
across
it.
Araset. You
close
see
am
her,
I?
her going off
How
to
close
the
am I to
your
her?
left.
To her blade beak at this point?
No, I mean you're actually pretty far away.
Blade beak. I
Go
like
in
the
this
research
direction,
my
go
bad.
east, I'll meet you there.
Her blade beak is
And I
dead.
turn the light out.
Keon, where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I'll pull up
Okay.
and do my best to like get my surroundings. I'm under the clouds now, but I've got something, right? I can see it. It's not pitch black.
I mean it's pretty pitch black.
I mean, I'm also
because you're
Did the
below.
flame not help? He couldn't see the flame?
No, he could see the flame.
Okay.
But because it was under the clouds, but you're under the clouds, so there was like no moonlight. There was only faint starlight.
I have a sense of like the valleys and ravines and like.
I mean, you can roll perception at disadvantage and see if you can see anything. Maybe
I have been in survival situations in complete darkness before.
Yeah.
What if he gives himself 5 minutes for his eyes to adjust?
That is a 4.
So yeah, D&D is real, and you can't see shit.
But 5
Not only
minutes.
that, but you can't see shit.
But 5
Not
minutes.
only that, but you now have this burning, glowing image of what what Rika made, like burned in your iris as you look
Oh,
back
so
at
it's
it.
even worse. All you
So
see
like,
is
yeah,
this,
you just see this like
Yeah.
glowing thing everywhere you look.
And I'll go into this crystal. If you put that light up again, the thing might be drawn to it, so I wouldn't advise you doing that.
Thank you, I've got it. Why don't you just go in the direction that it came from and follow me, because I know where we're going.
Honestly, Keon, do we all hear this, right? We all
Yeah, you're all-
Keon, you may as well. There's obviously nothing that will stop this insane druid.
Do I know that direction?
Yeah, you saw because she lit it up, and you saw the direction she was traveling. You have a rough idea.
What do you think, Nahad?
I don't know.
I trust you then.
And I just go, boop, and I just like,
As soon as you say "I trust you," then it throws out its wings. You feel it's like a couple G's as she just like pulls this bank and just and starts catching up and just kind of you're now kind of climbing, making some altitude.
With the spirit dark vision, what do I see below the cloud cover of this valley? Or
I mean,
whatever we have here?
you're seeing the same thing kind of pass underneath. You see just like more mountain going off down into darkness. You see trees, fir trees here. There's still some snow, so you're still above the snow level.
Yeah, but nothing stands out. No fort, no buildings.
No, you're
nothing.
seeing nothing that's created. It's all just raw nature.
Can't see trees. There's too much forest.
Thanks.
Which blade beak is Spider on?
With Seville.
Okay. Does he have a crystal?
No.
Not
he gave
anymore.
It, not
That's
anymore.
the one
He
he-
gave
that's
back
when he
to
gave back. Okay.
Ariset, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's the only one who can't hear us all.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just holding on to Seville.
heading in that direction. I will continue to head in that direction, but I'll try and encourage Nahara to be as low to the tree line as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you can do that.
As soon as I see
Yeah,
Keon,
you'll see him pull up.
Then
Yeah,
that's
so you
when
guys
I-
are kind of.
That's when I make my move and I'll pull in behind him, and I'm right behind you, buddy.
And Ariset is just above, or just a forward of you guys of like maybe 60 feet or so.
I tell Siobhan, keep an eye below, I'll keep an eye above.
How are the blade beaks doing? They were tired before. How
They don't seem tired at all. They seem like they are
Great.
getting the fuck out of this area.
Awesome.
They got
Yeah.
their adrenal shot.
Yeah,
nothing
they
like
are just like
Yeah.
they are pumping.
My goal is to ride this as long as possible.
Okay.
In
All right. So it takes a few more minutes before you all kind of form up loosely into a formation here, as you're all flying over these treetops. Tell me what you'd like to do, because you can keep this going.
I'm still driving.
Do I recognize any of the terrain?
Tell me-
Oh, I will tell him where to go.
Caliban,
You
what are
calm
you-
down,
what
Caliban.
are
I
you
got you.
Caliban,
He doesn't
I know
have
you're
any
driving,
say in this.
but I know who's got the reins, if you know what I mean.
Was that Spider or?
I know who's
I
driving
just like
that.
to be certified that this is my place.
Just like that.
You killed your blade beak? All right, Caliban, you are still at the front of this formation. We call it the lost man formation. What's that one? That air formation?
Oh, is that this one?
It's like but with one missing from
Oh.
when you lose a plane. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to scan for any caves.
Okay, give me a perception. And I'm gonna say it's been a while as you've kind of tried to put some distance behind this thing. That
Because it's still cold, right?
it's still cold, but it's not nearly as cold. You guys have dropped down hundreds of feet.
Do I recognize any of the
It's
terrain?
definitely brisk, but you feel like you'll be okay. And again, when you're on your mounts, these blade beaks create a lot of energy. I mean, these are carnivores. They are muscular, warm, and so you feel when you're in contact with them, you feel a lot better than. I mean, there's cold air rushing over you, but it's not bad.
21.
One. Takes about another 20 minutes, but you see. It's a rough cave. It's it's like a micro valley there where it goes in. There's erosion. Then where obviously some water's come down, kind of lipped over, and just eroded out a bit of a cave up in this area. You can see most of it as you kind of dive lower. You can see in it. There's nothing in there, but it looks like it'll give you some shelter.
I bank down and go for the cave.
No.
And I drag everyone.
No.
I'm like, wave. We're going here.
No.
Okay.
Can I try to.
I fight you. I will.
Okay.
I will throw you off this ride if you keep backseat driving.
Can I try to speak directly to the blade beak by using animal handling?
I mean, he's got the reins.
Yeah.
And so it's his blade beak that he's bonded with.
Yeah, but they still like me.
Do we see this?
No, I mean, it's dark. You can't really.
Oh, they can't see it, right? Oh,
I mean, not really. You're not. You're gonna see this. Like, I mean, this is all happening like this. You know.
Oh, then as I put my hand up, I'll like press the digitate like a bright crystal. Like it's not super bright because I'm not making fire, but like,
Right.
I just try to make little. Actually,
But in this darkness, yeah, it glows.
minor illusion lets you make light, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Dim light.
As we fly past, minor illusion, mode of light, mode of light, mode of light.
Oh, landing lights. That's amazing.
Do we also see what's happening on top of the blade beak as a result of this light?
It's pretty weak, but I mean, I think you get enough of. You see like this, like Three Stooges shit happening.
Where the hell are we going?
You hear that? Crystal, you hear that?
It's like we're landing.
Good. Let's land and figure out what
So-
the fuck we're doing.
All right, landing.
But did Genevieve's attempt at animal handling work? Because I
No.
want to know.
No.
Oh, it didn't?
No, I'm not even letting her roll on that. It's not gonna.
Damn, no.
I mean, you can fight if you want to do a contested fight for the reins. You can do that.
I want to see
Yeah.
it. I want to see
All right.
it.
This is just.
What am I doing?
You roll strength, but
Oh,
you can
shit.
roll acrobatics or athletic. You roll athletics, but you roll athletics or acrobatics.
Which one's higher?
I roll athletics
You roll athletics. Straight athletics.
at advantage, right? Because
Nope. Maybe disadvantage because you're
yeah, no.
behind him, trying to reach forward.
So that's 20.
yeah,
30.
no. Nope. Nope.
Okay. Off.
Yeah. Yeah, you just like break her arm off, like, oh, stop it.
Just the lat flex.
Yeah, exactly. Pop. Nice. And it takes moments, and you land in this cave. And it's a little bit bigger than it looked from above, but it's enough room for all of your blade beasts to go in. There are no bones. It's kind of like an early cave. It just gets you out of the wind.
As soon as we land, I turn her. Get off.
Get off.
I psychically link with Razel to make him buck.
Okay.
Hold on.
Roll,
And are you
have to
still
roll.
on?
You still have to roll an animal handling check because you're working on the psychic link.
Are you still on?
I'm still on.
Okay.
Can
well,
I just say it at the same time?
You what?
Can I just verbal command at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah. Just still roll an animal handling check because
I'm going to spend a sorcery point.
he really wants this to work.
Worth it.
Worth it. Worth it.
That's better. So animal handling, that's going to be a 16.
Rika, you're like, get up. You just get thrown off. You just feel it. Boom.
I can't
You
hold
weren't-
on.
You just weren't expecting it. But I tell you what, roll me an acrobatics check and we'll see. We're a lot of rolls tonight. I don't care. It's a dice game.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I fell off.
You land on your ass.
Yeah.
It's not a fall.
Did we see this?
It's not a long fall.
Did we see it?
What do you mean we're down?
What happened? When did that happen?
The cameras all shut off.
No?
I see.
We're fine.
It looks live on the screen. Oh.
We're
little
back.
break.
Hi everyone.
Did we disappear?
Yeah, we went into the cave. Sorry.
We're in a
Yeah.
cave.
All right.
Man, that was the most amazing encounter we've ever had.
That comes into
beat it.
real life.
Ancient black dragon, guys. Just
killed
Amazing.
Sean.
So we all rolled 20s.
What?
Okay, I think it was only a few seconds.
Seville was like, and Caliban was like,
Yeah. We all got 20s.
We are
Cal was like,
basically all celebrities now.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all famous now,
NBD.
actually. We can't do this show
So
anymore.
yeah, so you finally make it in this cave.
Yeah.
It's enough to like again get you out of the wind. You feel pretty nice about it. What do you guys want to do?
What are you doing sitting on the
Did I
ground?
see her fall?
Oh, you guys all saw her get bucked off.
I go to her and I say, listen, I'm sure that was embarrassing. I just want you to know,
It wasn't embarrassing.
I just want you to know I'm here for you. I understand how much this means to you.
Do you?
I do. I think I
Alright.
do. All right? I give her a hand. I say, come on.
And I very grudgingly take it and get up and I definitely bruised my tailbone.
I look at her as she gets up. I want an apology
For what?
for hitting me.
I didn't hit you. I
You
pulled
hit-
your arm.
You hit me and you ruffled me. That's annoying. I want an apology.
Sorry.
Yeah, I want you to mean it.
I'm sorry. Is that better?
It's fine, but you're not riding with me anymore.
Great. Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay, what are you all doing?
Walking right into the cave.
short
I'll tell Siobhan to forage if she's hungry,
Okay.
and come back and get in the cave with us if she wants. So.
She actually turns, runs, and just disappears into the night.
Right, she leaves?
Yeah.
She flies off in the night?
Yeah.
To eat.
I'll do the same for Naha.
Oh.
I send Rez too.
I mean, I would thought they could
1,
just
2,
forage
3,
different-
just
Go on.
turn immediately, fly out.
Don't you think they should stay together?
Well, they are. They gotta eat.
They're all right.
All right, I guess.
They know what they're doing.
All right.
Pretty sure they're the baddest birds in the
But
valley.
the question
No,
is,
I'm pretty sure they're not. If anything we saw just a few moments ago has actually happened, or was I dreaming?
yeah, the
That was
question.
way up high.
Yeah. Do you know what you're doing? Because I'm gonna make a fantastic bet that you do not.
What are you talking about? Why do you think I'm going this way if I don't know what I'm doing?
We were just up there and it looked like you know what you're doing, but you weren't. And now we're here and you seem like you don't know what you're doing. We need an explanation because it seems like this has nothing to do with what we're trying to do. So maybe just enlighten us a little bit.
I told you we're going to the Yucca Pass.
That doesn't mean anything. What's the Yucca Pass and what's in it and why are we going there? Is it pertinent to the mission?
Perhaps.
Nope, not good enough.
Hey, Rika.
What?
You always seem so tired these days. Maybe it would spend a little less energy just to tell us, rather than all this time trying to avoid the subject. You've saved me from death a handful of times. You might as well just tell me where we're going. Tell us where we're going.
We're going to where I'm from, all right?
You just wanted to go home?
All right. Why?
Because I need to know.
Know what?
I need to know what happened. I need to know what happened to my home. I need to know what happened to my parents. All right? Are you happy now?
You couldn't have just said that at the start? You had to hit me?
I didn't hit you. I
You
took
hit me.
the reins.
I'm taking that as a hit.
Why don't you know what happened to your parents?
Because my father was never there. And well, I don't know where my mother is. All right?
Who raised you?
My mother raised me. Enough questions,
No,
all right?
No, it's not enough questions. I lost my mother too. I understand.
I
the
didn't
pain.
lose her.
And what? How? What?
I don't. She's alive, all right? She's alive, and she's alive.
Keon, would you like to go see your mother after this?
Seville, I don't think that's really honest.
It is, because remember Dagmara and we went to go see her father and we're all over the place.
We're not going to see her.
What are we doing? That's all I'm trying to
I
ask.
just,
I'm sorry for being coarse, but
I
we've
need-
been blown off course enough times.
we're here. We're already here. I need to know. I need to see.
Is your home gone?
I don't know.
Let's go check.
When did you leave home?
And I'm done. I just shut down.
Wait, Rika.
What?
I know I haven't known you very long, but I can tell you, these people care about you.
Great. Wonderful.
It's not gonna work.
Really
Rika.
helping me out a lot, isn't it?
You keep pushing them away.
They keep asking me questions.
Yeah, they're gonna ask you questions so they can help you. They're your friends. I never had friends like that. You're just gonna push them away?
No,
Tell them what you need.
I did.
No.
We're going, aren't we?
No, you're not telling them what they need, what you need.
What do I need then? Tell me what I need.
No, you tell us what you need. You're not telling us anything.
I need to go. I need to go there. I need to see. I don't know. I need to see the people that I grew up with. I need to understand. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to my father. I don't know if I killed my mother because there was a fire. I don't know. They say she's alive, but I don't know. I just want to see.
I think that's fair. It's close.
We're not far, right? Let's just, if this makes it a more pleasant trip.
Fine.
Sounds like she's done a lot for you all. Maybe you can do this one trip for her.
Spider, she's been a royal pain in the ass, and every time we get closer, she pushes us away, so it
Well, you're
doesn't
alive,
really...
aren't you?
I'm alive. Why? You never healed me, did anything for me.
Can I
All
tell you?
you've done is just push us away. Even when I would come to you and try to engage you, bring us in, you still push us away. It doesn't make us want to do a lot for you.
Do you know what she
And
does?
I'll go by
when-
myself.
Hey,
I
Rika.
doubt that will happen
Rika.
now.
I don't want to overstep here, but I think you need to be quiet a moment. Do you know what she does when we're alone? Let me rephrase that. Do you know what she does
Do we want to know this?
after we're having private time when we're alone?
No.
She studies hard.
She talks about you all.
And look at this, we're right here.
So why don't you just cut her a break and let her see what's going on?
She says, maybe she
Do you mind if I tell them?
I think she should tell us.
Seville, be quiet for once, please.
Look, we all have our own paths in life, and some are harder, some are easier. Some are harder. She respects all of you. I think maybe this might help make it a little easier to travel with her, if you know what I mean.
I agree. I just said that.
I mean, Caliban did say that.
But I'll just say, it's like, Rika, we'll do this for you. We'll help out whatever's there. At the same time, ease up. I don't know what happened in my home either. I don't know if anyone's still alive. But I'll let you know, it'd be a lot easier if you didn't fight us to help you.
All right. Sorry.
Rika.
See, wait, hold on. No, that's what I wanted to hear. And I appreciate that apology, and I accept that
Oh, that was real?
graciously. Okay, go on. Sorry.
No, I didn't think that was real, but was it real?
It was a real start.
Just
No! Don't throw this away. I never had this chance. I'm not letting you throw this away. Either step up now, they'll help you, but you gotta be level with them.
I'm sorry.
That was real. That was real. That was real.
I accept that. You guys accept that?
I already had.
You know, just this morning, while we were at that magic store, I all of a sudden had the strongest sense that we needed to move, and it brought us to a new one of Chatterell's trees. The sense that's pulling Rika to her hometown. Maybe there's something there for us as well.
And I would be completely okay with that if she was like you and opened up and told us stuff
Well, I'm not.
and felt like a teammate.
I'm not like him.
Then I'd be fine with it.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm not perfect.
I'm not looking for perfect. I'm just looking for just a little bit of information
I told you
to let us
information.
know what we're getting into.
Right. I told it to you. I told you everything I know.
All right, listen. Here's what we're going to do. We're camped in, right? We've got the night. Rika, I want to thank you for sharing what's been hurting you, honestly. And I want you to know you're not the only one with pain. And I challenge everybody here right now. We're going to go in a circle. You can share the thing that hurts you most in life.
It sounds awful.
I know, it does. It's awful. But at least that way you'll know you're not the only one.
No, I'm not the only
And
one.
then maybe we can all trust each other just a little bit more.
This cave, is it somewhere where we could survive for a night, or is it also
No, it's clear. It's just a natural formation. It's not even really a
Broken
full
stalactites.
Just
nothing-
double check.
Nothing like that.
Lots of
It's more
scales
like
and
an
feathers.
eroded kind of pocket. Than
No Patrax. No.
there's nothing. I can tell you, it's just enough in the area that it's
echoes
in
of
to keep you
battle.
out of the wind and to keep you warm enough.
And Erisette like takes a bag of marshmallows out and starts to sing, "Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya." No, I'm kidding.
One
Why?
chubby puppy.
Amazing.
I'm living my like teenage fantasy of slumber party.
Do they have marshmallows in this world? Yeah.
I don't know. You
They've
can
got
find them.
cow's feet.
They got sugar.
Yeah.
They got sugar, right?
They have sugar.
Anyway, what do you?
And they have cow's feet.
Wait, so
Or
did
horse
you get
feet.
out the marshmallows?
I did not. Honestly, I don't
Alright,
have
well.
marshmallows. If
Marshmallows.
anybody does, let me know.
I'm just going in and scout the.
You don't even need to. Oh, the area or the
No,
cave?
just the cave.
You don't even need to
All right,
scout
then
the
I'm
cave.
making
It's,
my.
it's like barely enough
Wait, where
room
are
for
you
all of
going?
you
I'm
and your
making my
mounts.
bed and
Wait,
sitting up and
Seville,
stuff.
what are you doing? I literally just challenged you to share your deepest pain with this circle, and you're walking away making your bed.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Stand out in the open and let everybody know we're here? We got that thing flying around. I'm going to set up my station inside.
Can we just get some sleep?
It
Yeah.
would have.
Let's just go in and do it.
Wait, you're asking.
Yeah, let's just go in and do it,
Let's
Rika.
go in it.
Is anyone else half dead?
We'll be at the
I
back of
think
the
I
cave.
died for a
Yeah.
moment.
Pretty close.
You're like a tent or.
I was gonna say, like, do you have a tarp or something?
Oh, I thought we're all
Plant
going
growth?
into the cave together.
Can you all? Yeah, just.
You could do plant growth.
That's a spell that I do not have right now because I am running low, man. I don't even
All right,
know
I
if
guess
it's
we could
worth
just
it.
sleep. That's fine.
Thank you.
So I guess that's a no then, huh? I guess we're all going to go fight the worst evil of the entire history of all life, and we're not even going to be able to share with each other anything about our intimate selves. I get it. That's fine.
Would you like to
That's
start
fine.
then?
Yeah, we're not going to fight evil. We're going to meet
Wait.
the parents.
Oh, I get it. Very convenient. That way you don't have to share anything at all either. I see it.
Ask
You
me a
can judge
question.
somebody else for not wanting to
That's
necessarily
spider.
put their
Yeah.
underwear all over the window, and yeah, you're gonna walk away the minute you're challenged to do it.
No.
I get it. I get it.
I just don't want to stand out in the open and be, picked off by whatever the hell that thing that was chasing us. So I do my armor back to black, the glamour armor.
Nice.
And I'm just setting up for the night and getting ready for a little cozy cave experience.
Not as cozy as those two.
I unroll my bedroll in a nice corner. I press the digitation to warm it up. I crawl in, and I roll into burrito again.
Nice. Oh no, Caliban burrito.
Hey, Erisette,
Calderito.
I like the way you're thinking, but maybe it would be better if people just open up to the group on their own terms. What's important is that we fight as a team and that we've got each other's back. I think that's enough for now. Rika finally took a step forward, so I guess we just need to be grateful for that, eh?
Going to reverie.
Okay. All right.
I doff all my armor.
Loudly.
10 minutes later.
Yeah.
Clang, 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 clang. And then just.
What is that sound? As we're
Um,
like banging. What? Oh,
Where
it's
are
so
they?
loud. What is that? It's
We're right
metallic.
there. Right,
don't
like,
care.
We're just like in the corner.
like
like
15 feet away. Hold,
In
like
the
hold it.
cave?
Yeah.
we put we put up a
Holding up like one of the bedrolls.
yeah.
Okay.
I pull out my wineskin. I secretly juice myself.
Well, you know what to do.
What does that mean?
Like the camel
juice
pack?
myself?
Like.
Does that mean like you yourself?
Can you use one of the blade
Like a
beaks? Oh no,
pacifier.
they're both they're all hunting,
You
right?
want to first snack. I rolled a 5.
I've got it. Oh. Sorry, 5. Oh.
Actually,
I'm in the dark in a burrito.
I'm gonna go.
In the burrito and
I'll take watch.
What
the
is that? What are you doing? What is
tentacles,
that?
Tentacles.
tentacles sprouting from
Smoke
Caliban,
tendrils.
coming out of the edge of his blanket and then pulling back in.
It's having a party. in
What are you
there.
doing?
Again,
I'll take
burrito
one.
for a reason.
Okay. All right. Caliban. Oh shit, that one's gone. Nope, it's done.
But can we at some point take a rest when we're
We are.
we're done?
done?
Not you.
Yeah, you guys can.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. So just give me your order of who's going to be on watch. So Keon first.
I'll go third.
Okay.
I'm awake and I've pulled away from the whole crowd and I'm sitting at the entrance to the cave
Just kind of staring out. All right.
and I'm in reverie.
Oh, that's where I
Okay.
am. So she's just like vibing next to me.
Yeah, she's like,
So
she's
when I
meditating next to
I see
you.
him next to me and I'm pissed and I just move to the other side of the cage.
Okay. All right. Roll perception for me.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Also, spotting any breaks in the cloud just to get a glimpse of the stars, if they so happen to be there.
It looks like it's pretty solid overhead.
Blind man on the watch.
Yeah. It's a 10. Looks fine.
Got my tarding
Oh,
is got my tarding is switched on.
Oh, this is always the most stressful part of every game is like the way you do watch. It's awful.
Oh, I know, I know.
So mean.
True.
Sorry.
He has
That's-
like a sick smile on his face. Like
I'm
someone
just
who's
giving you
experimenting with
information.
Looks fine.
Yeah.
Everything looks fine.
I mean, with the 10, yeah.
And
everything looks
every
fine.
hour, just
We're all
And
fine
he
here.
keeps smiling too.
How are
It's,
you?
like,
As
super.
as my eyes adjust, do I get a sense of like the overall land
Yeah,
features?
yeah, you
where-
do. There are some breaks in the clouds that allow enough, just honestly, just starlight, which is there's like a super faint crescent moon at this point, but barely giving any light. You get the sense though that you are, you're still very high up in the mountains. That it's just sloping downward. You can see that the trees get more dense down, like not far from where you are. You can just tell it gets like fuzzier and darker. And just kind of like goes down off into darkness. So you must be pretty high up.
Mhm.
You don't get any sense of land close to you. You do, however, I mean, you know these mountains, as does Seville and Rika. You know that they're very steep, like they really jut out of the ground and go up very high in this area.
Oh, and while I'm on watch, I will take out the assassin's dagger that we recovered in Vorden, and
Okay.
I will just start inspecting it and like playing with it and
Vibing with it.
attuned to
When
it.
you say
Yeah.
Assassin's Dagger, are you talking about the black one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
oh no.
Okay. Your watch passes. Nothing happens.
How long was his watch?
Hour? What are you doing more?
I'll do 2-hour watch.
2-hour watch? Still fine.
Do I now that I've attuned to the dagger for 2 hours, do I?
You don't
Oh,
know.
that was a short rest. That was a short rest.
You're asleep.
It's a short rest though.
Well,
It's only 2 hours.
don't mark it yet.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll let you mark it if you get interrupted.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
Yeah. No, you're playing Druid well.
Did someone take second watch, or am I just gonna wake someone up?
You want to wake someone up?
No, nobody claimed it, so.
Hey, Gilliban.
Yeah.
I pop up like a noodle,
Or spoon.
Yeah,
and
and then-
just the face comes out of the bedroll. What?
Hey, would you mind taking watch? I can't see shit. It's probably like even worse than if I wasn't on watch. Because creatures can smell me, but I can't smell or see them.
I pop off my sleeping mask, which is also my sun mask.
Oh, that's
Sure.
so cute.
Sure.
Do you have a nightcap on?
I have my hood. I sleep in my room. Long trips. Used to it. Yeah. I'm coming over.
Thanks, man.
I squirm as a noodle over, still in my bedroll,
Oh, yes.
and then I sit up and look into the darkness.
Still on your bedroll.
Still in the I squirm out of it so I can like jump out if I need to.
Okay. You can roll perception if you'd like.
But not totally out of it. You're still.
Mostly in it.
Yeah.
It's cold.
About 40 minutes after your watch begins, the clouds seem to pass, and it's a nice, just beautiful starry sky above you. Just with your vision, you can see. You don't see anything that looks threatening. What'd you get?
13.
Yeah. You don't see anything that looks threatening. You can see like you're probably like guessing like halfway up the mountain, elevation-wise, just judging by the slope and the trees that are down below you. But it's like a beautiful, chill night. It seems quite calm. 2 hours pass.
And
No
during
problem.
that time, I just spend my time making minor illusions of regular animals. It's like, what is the name of this? What's the name of this?
Cow.
Have you seen a cow? We haven't seen a cow.
I
No.
haven't seen a cow.
I don't know what a cow is.
don't think
Can
so.
as he's finishing up his watch, can I poke Spider awake?
Sure.
Same.
What's up? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Let's go relieve Caliban of the watch.
All right. Yep.
Can I come?
When I see them come, I was like, oh, thank you. And
It's
then
been 4 hours, right?
It's been 4 hours.
So
All
for
right.
me, that counts as a long rest.
Yeah, yeah. And Seville.
I crawl back into my corner.
Fucking elves. All right. And roll up. All right.
You're welcome.
It's all right. Let's just, do you want to look out and see if we see anything?
That's the idea of a watch, yes.
All right. All right,
Oh, yeah.
smart ass. My eyes are working well. I don't see anything.
Do I see anything?
I don't know. Do you? Roll.
Perception?
Yeah.
7.
Can I... Look, I hope you didn't get offended back there, but these are good people. I mean, like, exceptionally good people.
I know.
So what the fuck are you doing?
Not doing anything.
No, Rika, you are.
What are you talking about?
Come on. Like, I know I've had a more intimate view of you, but... And I don't mean that even physically. Like, I've seen behind the anger.
Not always angry.
No, you are. Like, legitimately,
Usually
like...
angry.
No, like, always angry. Always. It's like you're stuck on angry setting.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Keep watch.
They're being pretty tolerant, but I don't know how long they would tolerate that shit.
I've saved their lives multiple times, all of them.
Right, but I can see their annoyance.
Well?
Like, so I ask you again, what are you doing? You can be mad at the world. You can be mad at your parents. You can be mad at the fucking necromancers. You can be mad at the gods. These people look like they're looking out for you.
So what if they are? I'm looking up for them as well.
Right, it doesn't mean you could be, or should be, angry.
How I feel.
But are you mad at them or are you mad at the world?
Depends on the moment. What are they doing to me?
Look, I don't have a lot of great wisdom here. It's a little bit above my head, but
I'm not trying to be angry. I'm not trying to cause problems, okay? It just happens sometimes.
I can see it in their eyes that they're just getting tired of it. Don't lose these people.
So what should I do?
It's a good question. I think it's easy. Just don't be a cunt to them. You know what to do. Come on.
I tried that. You know, I tried.
Really? Was that before I joined you, or
Yes.
what happened?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Just... It still felt the same. Everything felt the same. And then you wait long enough and you just go back to who you are, you know?
Look, trust me, I get it. I had a shitty fucking childhood. Both of my parents didn't give a shit about me, which is fine. That's pretty standard. I saw them murdered in front of me. That's fine. It's pretty standard.
Is it?
It is where I'm from. Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Doesn't matter. They didn't care. And I used to let that kind of justify all my actions. It's okay, I'm going to join this gang. It's okay, I'm going to rough up these fucking people. It doesn't matter. But at some point I realized, well, actually I didn't realize until they spared my life. But then I realized it fucking matters. So every choice you make every day, you're defining who you are. You can be angry, you can let this shit suck. You can go figure it out. You can go help your parents if they're alive. But it doesn't mean you have to hold that anger every single day.
Spider,
Yeah.
how do you like me?
There's a lot of reasons, Rika. Your whole anger front is such bullshit, it's easy to see past. I see the softness below. I see you can't be a bad person and have nature surround you and bend to you the way it does. There's so much good in you. I see it. Nature sees it. They even see it. They're just getting sick of your shit.
I'm trying.
No, no, that's bullshit. Don't say you're trying when you're not. I hate that
I'm
shit.
trying.
I'll tell you why I used to say that same shit. It's bullshit. You're not trying. If you wanted to try, you could do. I've seen what you're capable of. Look, this is your path. You do what you want. You could tell these people to fuck off and go do your own thing. Then you don't have to try. But if you really care about them and you really want to try, then fucking do it. And I realize I'm probably putting whatever this is between us in danger, but
No.
no. All right.
Shall we watch for more monsters then?
Oh shit, yeah. Forgot about that. I'm gonna look out again. No, it's all clear. Gotcha.
Owl
Good
bears.
job. Good job.
Yeah, like right there.
We're fine. We're fine the
It's
whole
all-
time. It's all good. It's all good.
What about the RUSs? I don't think they exist. All right. Yeah, so the 2 hours pass.
Oh, 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
You're doing so good.
Yeah,
Only 2 hours left, guys.
6 hours. I think Seville said he wanted to go third. We kind of punked him on that. So let's just, he's awake because he's a fucking elf and he's watching us now. See?
You'd be so creepy about it, Seville. How long have you been there? How has he been there?
He could hear everything because he's got the ears.
All right, let's just go to bed then.
All right, like
Enjoy your
that.
watch, Seville.
Thank you.
It's been all clear, man.
Good.
I should hope so. Probably would have said something if it hadn't been.
Rika.
It's all clear. Enjoy your watch.
Kai be praised, Kai be praised.
It's
I'll
it's a start.
I'll just go into Spider's mind and I'll just say, "She's your baggage, man."
He looks back at you and he's like, no, she's not, man. She's all of yours.
Yep.
Rats.
What? What are you saying?
Oh, he said that you're my baggage. And I said, no, that you're their baggage. He said it in my mind. He did that thing.
Seville, if it wasn't the middle of the night, I would. Don't know what I would do, but I.
It's all right. Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
I'm tired. And they go off into the corner and fall asleep. Last,
Yeah.
do one more perception. As you can see,
Yeah, so I'll just stand, lean against thing.
you can see the sun
smoke.
is starting, like in the faint distance. The light is just begin to creep up into the dark sky.
What shapes are you blowing with your pipe?
I pathetically try to blow like Siobhan's shape.
Wow. How's that going for you?
Pathetically.
And as I look to see if anyone's watching, and it kind of comes out like an ooze.
And you're like,
Not Gandalf yet.
You find the angle. You're like, okay.
Just like this.
Hey, you see what I see?
Yeah, no, I get it.
I see a little beak out of a storm cloud, and I'm just like,
All right.
probably like prestidigitate it to like.
Still got it. Seville, in the interest of time,
yep.
your watch also goes swimmingly. And as the sun rises properly and the light coming in on the side of the cave, but you see everybody else starting to rise up. Oh my god. Jesus.
I need some fucking spells back.
Yes, long rest.
Yes!
Do it.
And my health. Oh my god.
I'll don my armor and I'm gonna go forage
I
for
appreciate
some
it.
stuff,
All right.
some foods.
Give me, just for food?
Just for a bit.
Hey, Erised, do you wanna come for explore, see if we can get some breakfast?
No problem. Happy to.
Lead the way.
This is the edge of forest, Erised.
All right. right. So
Yes.
we head out to the left of the cave first, looking for berries.
And while we're going out, I will.
If you see them, there's a few different ingredients, herbs, roots, and so on that could really help with me making potions. And we go through them a lot, so if you could help me find them, then.
Well, what kind? The problem I found here is the things that I know aren't exactly the same. So it's really pissing me off, honestly. But if you could describe what you're looking for, I could try.
I actually had a really, really big list of them, and it's magically disappeared from the fucking table.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you. Okay, two things. It's immaterial. Because as you come out and you start looking around, you see that the ground here is still pretty sparse where you are. I mean, there are more trees, but like there's not a lot of ground vegetation. You're still pretty high up. There's not a lot of like small plants. You see pine needles and you see rock and snow.
That's it.
But there's really not much here.
No berries,
Also,
nothing.
like as you come out of the cave, all of the blade beaks are kind of like a wing to wing
Oh, it's cute.
over the top of the cave, just like kind of snuggled down. Yeah, and there's like.
Just so cute.
And they stand and stretch, and their arms, their wings, kind of going out, and they kind of come down like going.
Oh, so really nothing. There's nothing.
There's really
except
not
for,
much at this. You're still really high up,
Is it like
up,
for like
high up.
for like hundreds of meters around?
Maybe
or is
also
it
high.
like,
I don't know. Not judging.
Is there? Can we literally see nothing that might even be like it? Like
It looks like
forest or nothing
you see a
forest?
denser forest, like 300-400 feet down, but you're still on a pretty sloped edge of this mountain range.
300, 400 feet. That's only like 100 meters. We could probably go for a wee forage through there, I reckon.
Downward?
I mean, it's pretty steep. If you want to, like, you can try. You can try.
Wait, how steep are we talking here? 'Cause I'm thinking
I mean,
just like,
it's like a good. I mean, at parts where you are right now, it's because you're in like this little mini micro canyon, little like valley, just like a really like a divot between these ridges here. But past that, it drops off pretty severely.
Oh, fuck.
Listen, I'm sure there's going to be more if we go farther down. Let's be patient. I love foraging more than anybody, honestly. I'll do it with you since there's a better chance. But I don't think this.
Yeah, it's just these pack rations. I'm really not getting enough fiber. And
Well, yeah. And I grab one of the pine needles, and I look through it to see if I can find any pine nuts or any of the sap. Or
Yeah, I
anything
mean, you
that's
find some
edible.
pine cones,
Okay.
the anacrolean analog to pine cones,
Okay.
which are
all right.
roughly the same.
And am I seeing any of the pine?
Yeah,
kind
you
of
find
nuts in them?
some pine nuts in them.
I crack them open. I get
I
like
think
a
is
handful.
where they come from.
It's fair to say I get like a couple of them.
Sure.
Like, honestly, they taste a bit bitter, but they'll definitely help. Honestly, just give it 2 hours, and I wouldn't be surprised if you'll have to make a pit stop.
okay, I won't wear my leggings then.
Oh, please do. please do.
All right, everyone. I think we should be hitting it. Seville? Am I still with you?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm eager to see this place that Rika's from.
Morning, sleepyhead. You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. Would anyone mind sharing a blade beak with me?
I will. But I get to drive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Golf clap.
And as you all get on your blade beaks, and Rika tells you, I assume, where to go. You
Oh,
just-
right.
Just heading east. Getting a little bit of elevation as you continue on. Takes another couple hours, but you look off in the distance. Now there are no clouds, and you see the faint tracing of a road cutting south to north, which you know is heading over the pass.
There.
And you know pretty much instantly where you are. Your blade beaks climb up, getting a little bit more elevation. You crest over one of the lower ridges, still quite high up. Again, you're still in the snow territory. It's cold, the crisp air cutting across you. But you see down below in the midst of all of this white, kind of bleak snow and stone, is this large patch of green and this mist rising up. Your heart flutters as you see your hometown, this little oasis surrounded by the cold, unforgiving mountains, but somehow more temperate and warmer, with fields of crops and buildings and green grass down below. And as your breath catches a little bit and everybody starts swooping down towards this town that's growing out of the rock, and that panic look comes on Rika's face, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in 10 minutes to see
Sneaky Judd.
where Rika's from.
Hobbits, 4 of them.
Ha! So
That
don't
is
go
actually
anywhere.
Hobbiton.
We're gonna do our
The Shire.
We're gonna do our best
Bills
to
down.
keep this to 10 minutes. As we get drinks and use the loo, we'll be right back. Don't forget, we have a giveaway. You want that code word? Don't go anywhere.
Want it.
We'll be right
Want
back,
it.
everyone.
You need it.
Stick with us. Bye. 10 minutes. And we're back. Welcome back.
All right, dudes and dudettes, it's that time. You ready for the secret word? You want a little bit of dice? I know you do! All right, friends and fam, type in flame into chat just once for your chance to get yourself a little bit of these hot dice. Thank you, folks. It's been Brent and the turkeys.
Oh my goodness. That was.
All right, Turks and Turkettes.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody.
Turkey.
Grab your turkey, let's go. We're going back in.
Let's get that sandwich.
All right.
So, thank you for bearing with us and welcome back to the show as we return to the group, all on their blade beaks, going through the Kuru Mountains. Ahead, nestled in a small valley between steep mountainsides, Eliat, a beacon of nature in a harsh, cold, mountainous environment. Soft steam rising from an exposed lava vein in the middle of town. The ground seems to be made of a dark volcanic rock with lush fields of crops and heavy vegetation throughout. Numerous small birds and animals you see darting through the terrain in this temperate mountain oasis. The buildings are small and quaint with thatched roofs, all arranged along basic roads running through the village. A lone statue adorns the center of town in a field of short grass right next to the lava vein. Rika, this statue is new from when you were here. You can also tell that the vein has been opened more. It's bigger than when you left. Near the statue, you can see the round community center. You remember that building? Across from it, the lone store of town. The Visekra, I made that word and I can't remember how to pronounce it. The Visekra and the tavern. As you're all rapidly losing elevation, approaching this town, you can now see people walking around. You see farmers in the fields. What would you like to do?
Wait! Where's that? What? Don't land. Somewhere else. Go away.
Too late. And
No!
I just go and I light right next to the statue.
Oh God, right in the center of town.
Yeah,
Okay.
I throw my hood over my head.
So I jump off and I say, all right, everybody, Rika's here. She wants to see her parents.
No!
Oh, Rika,
No!
you hear like murmuring.
Rika?
Rika?
You mean her in the red?
Yes,
This Rika?
This is Rika.
And
You
you
probably know
see-
her. She's looking for her parents.
Right next to you, like 15 feet away, there's this round building in the middle of town, right off of this center square. You see you're right next to this statue. The statue wasn't here before, carved out of the Harun, the black volcanic rock here, of a towering djinn. You know it instantly. But you hear, as you're all yelling out Rika, the doors to this round building fly open and you see a woman, an older woman in her 50s, silver hair, on the right side, braided down, flowing to her shoulders. Her eyes bright, still beautiful, and you see her eyes darting all over. Rika?
Over here,
Where is
yeah, she's here. She wants to see her mother.
She
Do you
ru-
know who her mother is?
And she runs up to you, and you're still mounted, and she sees the hooded. Rika, is that you? Have you come back? Is it her? Is it her?
Yes, who are you?
I'm Yola. I basically raised her when she was little before she ran off. I thought you were dead. Your mother thought you were dead. Where have you been? And she takes you and pulls you off of the mount down to the ground, pulls back your hood. Oh my God. You're a woman now.
I hug her.
She hugs you so tightly. Oh, Marika, you're safe. Well, tell me everything. Where have you been? We feared the worst.
Been all over. Around, you know. These are my friends.
My friends. Oh, Rika.
We've been nearby and I wanted to stop and see.
Have you seen your mother? No,
You.
not for some time. She left looking for you.
I didn't mean to do it.
She knows. We've talked about it so many times. She knows. It's okay. Yeah, how about we get out of the street. Would the center, my house, the tavern? Where would you like to go?
The tavern.
The tavern?
I pull my hood up.
She puts an arm around Rika and leads her past the statue. Off to the left, you see one of the buildings that's off this center area. Very clearly a tavern. No rooms, just one level. Door is open. There is a sign outside that says the Flaming Flagon. You move inside. It's early, so while the door is open, there's nobody inside except for a very large. At first, you think former adventurer, this guy. But there's something about him. There's a softness to him. He looks more like former farmer, maybe, but like somebody who's lived a hard life, seen too much sun in his time. Looks up. He's cleaning tables, cleaning up. Well, yeah, a bit early, but I'm not gonna judge. What can I get everyone?
Maybe just a table, and if you don't mind, a bit of water would be lovely, please.
If you have something stiff and strong, I'll take that alcoholic beverage of choice.
I've got lots.
Actually, a round of breakfast would probably serve.
Oh,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
guess breakfast.
Sure, y'all, I'm not usually open this early, but okay. Well, let me see what I can do. Let me see. Take a seat.
Hey, who's got the map? Harrison, do you have the map?
I pull out the map
Caliban
case.
does.
Pull out the case. Nice. Perfect case. And sprawl it out on the table.
Because we have a map, guys.
We
Yeah,
have a map.
I don't have the
Real
terrain
one.
cams on, so you'll have to hold it up for my map or my camera, your camera.
Even here, I'll be.
Okay.
Oh,
We actually,
looking
yeah,
all
we do
over
want to
for
see
my
it.
stuff.
Because I want to know if we're in the kingdom right now. Because we're in the Kuru Mountains. We're to the east of the Kuru Mountains, aren't we?
Yeah. We're like
Whoop
Sorry,
there.
sorry, right here.
You're at the Yaka Pass.
here. Where's the Yaka Path? I don't.
It should be on there. A little bit more east.
I don't think it is.
Is it like
It's gotta be.
Is it marked?
here-ish?
Okay, go a little bit to your left,
Uh huh.
right, a little bit to your right. Like right, that is where the Yucca Pass is.
All right.
Okay, by the T. Got it.
North of the burning fields.
Okay.
Yep.
At least I think so. Hold on.
This is outside the kingdom.
No, you would know it's inside the kingdom. Hold on, I'm gonna look at my own map. Oh no, it's much further west.
West or east? Like
Look
here?
here. Hold on.
Like closer to Carthan?
No, like halfway between where your finger was
East
and
of
that bottom of
Carthon.
where the mountain chain is. It's like in there. Yeah.
Oh, where the rip is.
Yeah, kind of. There's the pass. The rip.
Look at this beautiful map, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Killer Panda, in the chat.
Killer Panda.
It's so good.
She printed out my map and then aged it, and then because it washed all the color out, she hand colored back in all of that stuff, like all those trees, literally all those trees.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That's,
You're a
right, that's so
hero.
amazing.
Absolute result.
So good.
All
All
right.
right, so we're there. We're not that far away from Carthan. A couple,
Okay.
couple of the keeps.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the map of the sites, which we now know are the Arun temples,
Okay.
and sort of match it up to the
Oh.
map so we can get an idea of where the next site is roughly around. We're close. I mean, we're in the north, so it's.
You guys are
close.
gonna do this while this is all going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drink, eat, map.
Drink,
Okay.
Map. Discuss what's next and how fast we can get there.
Okay, so it takes about 5 minutes, and the tavern owner comes back in, and he's followed by, and he's human, by the way, followed by another human, young woman, whose eyes are really bright, alert. She sees you all. Oh, great! Starting early. I like it. I like it. We have food coming, so sit tight. Drinks. I heard water. What else? What else can I get you?
Alcohol.
Right, we have all kinds. Would you like ale? Would you like something stronger?
Let's go for something really strong.
Oh,
You know, here are the. What would you call that up here?
Dog.
I think he wants to try the stream. We call it the mountain stream.
Okay. Spicy?
It'll burn. Okay. Are you sure? Okay.
Caliban, do you drink this for breakfast? Honestly, is it like they drink this instead of water down there?
No, no. This is our strongest stuff.
No, I'm talking about him. He's from
Oh.
someplace else. He's not really from
Oh.
this part, so I'm just trying to
I'll get
figure
drink. Any other drinks?
I'll take
Can I
one
get?
as-
Just water.
I'll take one as well.
A water or
No,
you?
a spicy drink. Spicy drink.
Can I get some milk, please?
You see, she's like trying to drop to look under Rika's hood. Can't quite get the angle without looking ridiculous.
Can I get some milk, please?
I think we could arrange that. It'll take another couple minutes. I've got to go
That's fine.
see to the farmers. Right. I'll be back. A couple streams, a couple waters. We have mead, but it's our weakest mead. It's as close as we have to water.
I'm excited to try it. Thank you.
You'll like it. It's nice. And they just kind of busy move off.
Not on principle, but it helps keep the voices down.
Rika, you're traveling with some really interesting people.
Yeah.
I could tell they're good. No, don't. No excuses needed.
They've done the part. So, how are things? How have they been?
Same. I mean, other than your departure, but yeah, same.
I noticed there's a statue of him.
Oh, well,
Why? Why is that there? Why
well, you know, it was the same before you left.
did he come back and visit, or just?
No, but they erected it hoping he would.
Like that's never going to happen.
Have you seen him? Do you know what's happened to him?
I haven't seen him. I had a dream,
Really?
and it might have just been a dream, nothing more, but part of me thinks that it must have been real. And he was trapped somewhere. Part of me thinks he deserves it. But I don't know.
What did you see?
He's calling to me. And he... Anyway,
No, I really would like to know what you saw specifically, if it's not too much to ask.
he was trapped. And I couldn't do anything. I tried to go to him, but I couldn't do it.
It was a vision. Did you see where he was trapped?
It's all...
It's okay. I'm sure it's painful.
Do you know anything?
As you say that, she looks away. She looks at the rest of you. Come here. She pulls you a couple tables over. My heart has been broken since you left. And not just because of your departure, but I had something that I wanted to tell you. And I
What? Tell me.
I couldn't figure out how best to tell you.
Tell me.
And then you were gone. I thought this would be easier. Your father. He wasn't what you thought he was. He wasn't seeking attention. He wasn't here for adoration. He truly loved you and your mother.
I don't believe it. No, he didn't. He wouldn't have left if he had.
He was on his own mission. And he, from what I had talks with both your father and your mother, he seems to be unusual for his kind from where he is from. He was incredibly powerful, as you know. I mean, you saw him. No, you didn't see him construct your house, but you know he constructed your house from the mountain. That was only the beginning of his power, but he was here to seek out something that threatened his realm.
What?
He never expressed to me exactly what it was, but something in an aquily. The day that he left, he did not expect to be gone more than a mere half day at most. That's why he never said goodbye. He expected to come back.
No. No.
Rika, I'm not making this up. This is true. Your mother knew. And there's so much more that they kept from you. They didn't...
Wait.
They were afraid that you would go after him.
She knew? She knew? Why didn't you tell me then?
Because they didn't want you going after him, because they knew you would. Not until you were ready, not till you were older, and we had hoped, every single day we had hoped he would just come back. We thought nothing could contain him, nothing could stop him. Your vision, I think, must be true. So whatever you saw, something is showing you. Maybe he has found a way to reach out to you. He's calling for you. I'm so sorry, Rika. I should have told you.
Yeah.
Your parents told me not to, and I kept debating with myself. I told them you were stronger and more capable than you seemed. I know that life was hard after he came. I knew it from the day you stopped coming to be with me. How you avoided the center. I saw the anger grow in you. Your mother kept reassuring me that she would tell you soon. You were almost ready.
What's she waiting for?
Because don't you know how powerful you are too?
I mean, can cast spells.
It's more than that.
What do you mean?
You'll have your father's blood in you. You got angry and you destroyed your house.
It was an accident.
I know, your mother knows it was an accident. It just belies the amount of power that is inside you. And if you ran after and found him and were captured too, we don't even know what darkness he was after. He could find it, he said, through the flames, and he dove into the vein, and he never came back.
I need to go.
What? Go where?
Outside. I need to think. And I just run out the door and start walking around, just
As you
wandering.
blow out the door, the tavern owner comes back in, carrying a tray. Well, this is what I have so far. More coming. But I've got some eggs. I've got some fruit.
Wonderful.
Some grain. I don't have any meats yet. But I'll get some in a bit.
So, what is this town called? What is this place?
Iliad.
Iliad. We're inside the kingdom, aren't we?
Right on the edge.
Right on the edge. I've never heard of this place before.
Oh, really? Where are you from? Outside the kingdom?
Garthen.
Well, take no offense. I mean, Carthen's better hop away, and of course you don't know us here, right off the pass.
Yeah. Sorry. It's a wonderful little town you have.
Not your fault. It's partially our fault. We don't make ourselves known that much.
So, it's a pretty isolated place here, just autonomous little economy, or much contact with the outside world. How does this place work?
Yeah, for the most part, there's a bit of trading. We're fairly self-sustained. We grow our own food.
Yeah.
But we make some pretty valuable sculptures out of the Haroon, which is the local black rock. It's a volcanic lava rock. We're quite well known for it. We'll take it down to market a couple times a year.
And the heat sustains the agriculture up here,
Yeah.
even in this alpine region. Fascinating.
I shouldn't have been so cross with you at the beginning. Honestly, if you go up the Yucca Pass and you don't see the turnoff for our little town up the steep embankment, you wouldn't know we're here.
Yeah.
But
We came down. I don't know if you saw.
I saw them. I didn't get too close.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Yeah, no, I've seen the like, but only in the sky, and kept my distance.
Speaking of the sky, do you know what massive predator prowls the air around here? Lives up in the mountains there?
There are a few. What did it look like?
Darkness.
Yeah, pretty much.
Blot out the sky kind of darkness.
Hmm.
Pretty big.
Blot out of life kind of darkness.
Yeah, if you get caught.
You know, there are tales of a creature that dark as night that only comes out at night. That swoops down and
As he talks, I mirror a minor illusion, like a small shape of what we saw. Something like that.
I mean that's what the tales are. I I've never seen one. I don't even know what they're called. I didn't think they're real. Why did you really see one?
Yes, for sure. And you should hope you never see it. If it even remotely came near you, you'd be destroyed in an instant. It's massive.
That's what the fables say, but I guess we're not interesting to it.
It's way up high.
See.
Way up high.
Let's
Maybe it
hope your
doesn't.
luck holds.
Yeah, well, thanks for that. Now I'm gonna be watching the skies at night. Children's tales. Great. Well,
Is my milk there?
no, there, Demia's getting it for you. She'll be back in a moment.
I look at this caretaker that, and what was your name again?
Zane.
Zane. And you took care of Rika when she was a child.
Me? No. Kept her out of here, but,
No, I'm talking to the caretaker there. You.
Oh, our leader.
What was your name again?
Yalla.
Yalla.
I'm not the caretaker, but, I'm the, well, I guess they call me community leader, but, oh, don't listen to her. She's our leader. But,
It's clear you had a very close relationship with Rika.
we did. I did with all the children of town. But Rika was special, and not just physically. She was a lovely little child.
You got any tips or tricks?
She pulled away from me when she was about 9,
Where's her mother?
looking for her.
In this town?
No, she's tried everywhere.
How long has she been gone?
Her mother?
Yes.
Oh, I'd say from the last time I saw her, about 9-10 months. She went north this time. She's been searching south. She won't stop searching until she finds her.
Does she ever communicate with you?
Only when she comes back. Don't have any magic.
Will she come back soon?
I worry about both of them, but I'm happy to see that Rika's at least alive.
Does she share Rika's likeness?
The mother?
Yeah.
Her mother does, definitely. Same beautiful face. Same sort of love of nature.
I was meaning more, is she on fire?
No,
Okay.
that all came from Hika, her father.
Right.
But Connie was, she was just a gentle soul.
Is she human? What is she?
Yeah, she was human. There was something about her, though, that was always special. She had a way with nature that I've never seen anybody have. She could grow anything. Animals loved her. Animals would hop to her. Feral animals, even. Like, asked her many times if she was a secret druid or something, but she said she wasn't. But she seemed like one. I know that Rika got a lot of those abilities. She's the best blend of both of her parents.
And that Hika. I'd hazard a guess that statue in town. Is it?
Hika the Spectacular. That's him.
Why'd they call him the Spectacular?
Well, he was rather spectacular. I mean, he could do all kinds of... He had very strong magic. And he was a djinn. Do you know what that is?
Did he grant wishes and stuff?
No, but he performed a lot of impressive acts.
Oh.
He wasn't contained or owned or dominated by anyone.
That explains a lot about Rika.
Yes, she was always strong-willed.
But why the worship? Why the statue in the middle of town?
As soon as he appeared, the town sort of lost their minds, their collective minds. at his show of power and asked him for all kinds of things, some of which he granted at the beginning just out of kindness. Then he got a bit tired of it. Rika was pestered day in and day out, butted up to trying to get towards her father, and that's when she really changed. That's when she really pulled away. I don't blame her. It was hard living in that shadow.
Why do you think she's back here?
I've looked for her every day since she's left. I assume she's just here looking for her parents.
Any clues?
You should ask her. I told her what I knew.
Why'd she get so angry?
Yeah, that might be a problem getting information. That's the whole point of us asking you.
I mean, what happened that triggered her that she burned Sorry, I was eavesdropping. I've got
Are we close to
very
them?
good hearing.
I mean, you were like 10
She
feet
can
away.
read lips.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I heard everything.
Oh god, the feet
You can hear
strikes.
everything.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think, you, were you watching? We'll
Oh,
say?
yeah.
Yeah. You definitely picked up some. I mean, they were huddled together, but you also could hear two. I mean, they weren't being silent, but they just were taking some privacy.
I had like the equivalent of like the Hermione Granger like tele-ear. Like I had everything on.
Yeah.
When they just like not so subtly picked up and
Yeah,
decided
yeah,
to
yeah.
move. I mean,
And George?
There's no such thing as privacy when Eris is in the room.
no, there really isn't.
It's called an
anyway.
extendable ear, by
That's
the way.
the thing. Thank
She
you.
has a
Yes,
90-foot radius of.
I just didn't want to get
Eavesdropping.
sued.
Wow.
You're like,
I wanted to say that. I'm like, don't be the Harry Potter nerd.
Fred and George.
Wait,
That's
don't be? Is that wrong?
No, it's right.
No,
it's right.
It's always right.
I was talking to myself, but
oh.
yeah.
Oh,
Fred and
Love
George.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, I already,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Fred and
Extendable
George are
ears.
my dream.
yeah, I mean,
No, I know.
I know.
I have a thing for
I know, me
not
too,
to,
it's fine. It's
not to
totally
push,
Okay,
but we
yeah,
are in a huge rush. We're in kingdom business.
I can tell you.
No,
Well.
but wait a minute.
What?
I'm sorry, but I really do want to know what made her so angry that she burned the entire house down. I mean, she had a fit of anger and burned the
That
house.
sounds like Dagmara.
It does actually, quite
I mean,
strangely.
quite strangely.
But what was it?
Oh, I don't. No, I guess that's not true. I do
You
know.
can tell me the truth.
Some of it I don't mind telling you. Some of it is definitely not my place to tell you what happened in their private life, but I can tell you the reason that she got so angry and the reason she pulled away from me was that she was being used and prodded daily to get towards her father, to try to get him to grant them powers or wishes or resources, or they didn't leave her alone. Day and night, they would pull her aside. They would ask her, they would badger her. We all did our best, or those of us who cared did our best, but we're not a big town, but there were enough that bothered her. And when it started, she just started getting angrier and angrier, and her father disappeared. And he was supposed to come back, but he didn't, and she didn't get to say goodbye. And I think she has felt that he abandoned her, but he didn't.
Well, now we know her lack of trust. That's pretty easy to see now. Remember at the beginning when you asked her, I think you wanted to do a spell, or Rika wanted to do a spell, and she had that really whiplash reaction of, what do you want from me? Why? What do you... I think we were in Yaxis or the swamps or something like that. That explains that pretty well.
How convenient. We've got a super powerful druid who's triggered by any request to use her magic. Fantastic.
Well, let's do our best to make this worth our while here. And we got to get Rika and move on this. I mean, I love family hour, and I'd love to go home too. But I mean, we are in a serious crisis. I am not being insensitive. I'm just being practical. You know what we did with Dagmara? The detour we took.
Believe me, I totally understand what you're saying.
No, I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but I mean, we gotta go.
I'm gonna say one thing though, Seville.
Yeah.
What if her father was haunted by the same things I've been haunted by? I mean, he was a good man.
Yeah.
You're saying he was good, this Hika.
He wasn't a man, but he was very good.
Oh, you mean he was a djinn?
He was a djinn. He wasn't from our plane of existence. He was a fire djinn. What did you see?
Why, did he ever tell you what he saw?
I would really like Rika to be back here to get permission to tell you, but
I run out there, I grab her, I say, get over
This
here.
is what we've been trying to do.
We've been through heaven and earth for this reason. You get back here right now and you talk to your friend.
your mammy.
I do. I grab her by the arm and I'm pushing her in, like pushing her in.
I let myself be dragged inside.
a smile comes to Yala's face as she watches this.
Smack her head off of me once you get inside. Right.
I hit her with my I hit her with my hip a little bit.
Hit her back.
Girls are fighting. Sorry.
Rika, you found some true friends.
I'll say. What is it, Arisette? What do you want?
They're questioning me, and I don't want to betray any confidences, so I want your permission to tell them what I know.
All right.
And there's some you haven't heard because you stormed out, and rightfully so. Hika saw something, a vision, on his plane of fire, that there was a darkness coming. Never called it an evil, but he called it an unstoppable force. What was the exact words he used? A god of the gods will rise. So he left his plane. He came here. He traveled through the blood of the mountain, which you, I assume, saw outside. Veins of that lava flow through the Kuru Mountains from deep below. And apparently he can travel through it. When he disappeared, he went back into that lava. He said he knew that whatever he was after was not too far away. And he went to go find it, somewhere in the east. That's all I know.
Do you know the name Fel Nadris?
No. I'm afraid I don't know much outside this town.
Is he a serious-minded djinn?
Oh. At first you wouldn't think so. He had an amazing sense of humor, but it definitely hid a deep nature.
But you said he didn't call it evil.
Well, he never used that word. No. He, But I always took that to be more of a distinction of the plane than whether it was something bad. I got the sense it was very bad.
Some more?
Arisette,
What?
come with me.
All right.
I grab her hand
Okay.
and I drag her to the closest lava stream.
Okay. It's just outside right in front. So you pass out of the tavern and you have to go around the Hika statue. And about 10, 15 feet away from the base of the statue is the opening of that vein.
Is there a portal here?
Let me check. I check to see if there's a portal.
You reach out, and within a mile, you don't sense any portal.
Damn. No, there's not. Damn it. I can't go in this lava. But, you know, your father, he might have been onto something. He might have been having the same nightmares I've been having. I've been having the exact same thing. That's the whole reason I'm here, is that there's a terrible, 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 terrible force coming to destroy everything that we hold dear.
Yala comes up behind you. I'm sorry. I overheard. He talked about it one time. He can travel. It's not a portal. He can travel by the fire, by the lava. That's how he came out the day he arrived. I saw it. I was here. I was one of the few.
Is it a spell?
I think it's something of his kind.
I look at my hand. I look at the lava.
Oh, Rika, no! And she runs forward to grab you, but you keep going. You feel the burning, intense heat as you get closer. You all see her hands start to shimmer through the heat that's coming off of
I
the
think
lava.
We're on side.
I'm eating eggs.
I'm ready.
They're
I'm eating it.
We didn't get the invite.
fine.
They got this.
They're fine.
But I sit out the window, just like,
We didn't get the invite, so yeah, we're just, how's your...
Hey, she's gonna touch some lava.
Rika, your hand. You feel pain, but it's not nearly as much as it should be. And as you hold it there, the pain dissipates. And you move it around. It feels like it's almost in just like a thick air.
I think I can do it too. I take my hand out.
As she pulls her hand out, it's as if her arm gets stretched. You see her arm starts to come out, but her wrist elongates. Her hand stretches all the way to her fingers are now like 6 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches, and then it comes out of the lava. Her hand goes back to normal. And Yala runs up and, oh my God,
Are you alright? Are you alright?
are you? She's okay.
Fine.
She takes your hand. I told you.
I rip my hand away and I run again, but this time I'm running towards my house.
She runs off in the opposite direction across from the tavern. You see her dart between several houses and just disappear.
I chase after her.
Okay.
Rika, wait! Rika! And I just go after her.
Okay. You guys probably hear that inside as
And I go in my stone, I'm like, we've got a runner. We've got a runner.
All right, let us know if you need help. We're eating.
we got a squirter.
has my milk arrived?
Yeah, so yes, your milk definitely arrives.
Some alcohol. I gotta say,
good
Zane, this just what we needed. Really appreciate that.
Did you roll for me?
Oh yeah.
Did you drink my drink too?
Got like a little milk
never got
moustache.
to.
I'll drink it. Don't worry. An
Haven't
11.
shaved
I
in
don't want to
Wow.
waste anything. You know what I'm
11.
saying?
Oh fuck, I'm gonna shave. That's what I'm gonna do.
Finally got a break.
Wow.
Yeah, how
Seville
scruffy
and
were
Keon and Zane as well suddenly like feel
Where's Spider?
and Spider.
Got you.
Hey, the guys.
Rachel.
You just suddenly feel like almost like you've been touched with a positive power, like you've been blessed for a moment.
Wait, what?
The
From
food?
the food?
No, you don't know.
It's like this drink.
I'm-
Really good drink.
I am really impressed that the way you're putting that down. Really impressed.
You know, a lot of practice.
I mean, I guess because it's, dawn and you're drinking that, but that's fine. It's no judgment.
Dawn doesn't really mean a thing to my people.
Oh, okay.
We don't
oh,
get dawn.
where are you from?
Dark place.
Interesting.
Down below.
And, oh, the deep?
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're high. We're not so deep. We're in surface. No offense. Surface, there's some things. It's okay. But this drink,
Well, I'll keep it flowing. And as that happens, you hear, Rico, come back. And You probably, from where you're sitting, look out and see Erisette sprint past. Erisette, you running. Yala does not give chase. You know the way. You're not even consciously thinking. You're ducking around houses, around corners. Sometimes you're on one of the little streets that goes off the main kind of loop. Sometimes you're off like jutting between houses.
It's like the route I used to run.
Your feet are taking you as the edge of the mountain looming closer in this little plateau area. You come around the corner and you see it.
What do I see?
You see your house. Still standing. Hold on, I actually get to my notes here, so I do this right. The hulking dark image of your house still looming, as it always has, ahead of you. You're taken aback for a second seeing that it still stands, but remembering that it is basically birthed of the mountain, of the Haroon stone, you're not surprised to see that it didn't melt. But you notice differences right away. There are all the beautiful plants that used to grow, like the ivy, the bushes, the flowers. It's all gone. There's no plant life within 20 feet of this building. The colorful curtains and the doors and the shutters. At first you think they're gone, but then as you look closer, as you're running nearer, you see that they're there. They are blackened and eaten by flame and discolored. Erisette, you come around the corner and you see this ruin. Not sure it's a ruin at first because the building shape itself, roof intact, everything looks okay, but Rika still sprinting towards it. Do you go inside?
I stop. Right at the front door, and I just look for a moment. Take it all in.
And you're there. Did you want to say something?
I just wanted to ask, is the house made of stone? I'm viewer now.
Oh, yeah. It's made of the Haroon, which is the same kind of volcanic stone. And it really looks like it was birthed from the mountain itself, like it just rose up from the ground. It doesn't look constructed at all. It looks like it's one piece. Roof, walls, everything, except for where the doors and the windows were. You see, the viewers see remnants of once drapes and shutters and doors.
I'm giving her some space and I'm just watching to see what she does.
Rika, from your standpoint, you can look inside. It's equally bleak.
Do I see anything?
Yeah. You see charred remains of furniture, of bottles. You see some twisted ornamental weapons that you remember on the walls. Some sculptures, some of the Haroon that you remember touching every day that you came in. Small pieces of cloth poke through the ash. Not fully burned, its color fighting to not fade.
I go to those. The cloth. Pull it out.
You bend down and you pull out. You know that these were maybe your mother's dresses, or maybe your dresses, that you had the most colorful garments that your mother would make. Thinking back to all the ways that she would use berries and natural things to dye the clothes and create just beautiful, fun clothing for the two of you.
Are any of them still intact?
Just scraps. Faded. They've all lost their pigments, but you can remember. You know each one. You remember which dress it was or which article of clothing it was.
I go. Can I walk towards wherever it was that was like my room or where I used to sleep?
Upstairs. Yeah.
Are the stairs safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
The structure completely unharmed. That day, just flashing back in your memory with every step. It was downstairs, basically right where you picked up that piece of cloth. Feeling the fire burn out of you, your anger manifesting in flame and pushing, exploding the screams of your mother with every step. You push the memory down. Up here you see less charred remnants, though the fire obviously raged, even up here. You turn into your room. There's not much left. What flame didn't eat time and being open to the outside has decayed.
Is there anything like salvageable or?
Roll an investigation check if you're going to poke around.
3. Not rolling well today.
You start to move into the room and you stop. You're taking it all in, but you're not taking it in, and you're trying to fight that image that keeps flooding back, an image that you've pushed down 1,000, 10,000 times before, not wanting to remember. Not sure if you incinerated your mother in that blast.
I go to her room.
Back out into the hallway. You go left, you go down a few steps, turn into a large room. There are no windows anymore, but the spaces where they were looking out to the town, to the beautiful mountains in the distance. The remnants of a once large bed, decaying, crumbled on the ground.
Anything else?
Roll another investigation check.
Jesus Christ, 5.
D&D is real, y'all. You're too emotionally distraught to really even search. You come in and kick a few things with your foot and you just slowly back out. You just can't.
I go back downstairs. I go outside and I look at all of where we used to have all of our gardens and everything, and I just I feel the ground and I feel for any life or anything. Do I feel anything or?
There's definitely nothing within that radius, that 20-foot radius of the building. The ground is barren rock. There's not a weed. Nothing.
I look around. Do I see Arisette?
Yeah, she's standing there watching you.
Where did you come from?
I've been right behind you. I've just been watching, giving you some space. Is this your handiwork?
Bit.
Nicely done.
What are you talking about?
I mean, honestly, I admire your ability to vent. I've been filled with rage for forever. I mean, really, this is impressive.
I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident.
Well, at least you didn't keep it in.
And then, without responding, I look at the whole house and the whole area around it. How big of an area would you say it is?
I mean, it's fairly large. The house itself is like double the size of any house in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he spared no expense. Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
I know it's like not really a reference, but no, it is literally double the size of any other house. It's not gaudy, but it's definitely like he built a little mini palace here for the two of them, and then of course you came along.
Okay, well, I take a step back till I'm like far enough away from like where the ground is charred essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna cast plant growth over the entire everywhere. It should be big enough because it's a 100-foot radius, so I feel like from the inside of the house, if I can get all the way around.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
I want to Ooh, yes. Can I, if I cast a spell over 8 hours, do I have to stand there for 8 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. All right, well,
That's right. You can make yourself comfy, Druid.
yeah, I'm going to, yeah.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
That's.
And
Okay.
I'm half-mile radius. Centered around the point. They could become enriched and yield twice the normal amount of food when harvested. And then I just want to build like this with the plant growth, like basically make it look like a tree house. Like think like elves, trees.
Yes. Yes, I'm
Thing.
picturing it. Yes.
Yeah.
I approve. Erisette, you watch as she just silently starts moving her hands through the air. First, you're not sure what she's doing, but you see the faint little wisps of this green energy emanate off of her fingertips and swirl around and like go down into the ground around her. You see, as she does it longer, just standing there 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can see that the energy seems to be, where'd you focus it on? In the middle of the house? So just kind of goes into the ground and races towards the house. Silently, she just continues to move her hands, generating these small bits of energy that seem to be soaking into the ground. What would you like to do?
If I talk to you, is it going to break your concentration?
If I say yes, will you stop talking to me?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll be back. And I head back to the tavern.
Okay.
to-
Well, that was a fucking good breakfast.
Pretty good. Did you ever get your milk?
Yeah.
Oh, you got us
Pretty
milk.
good. Yeah, just
Hey. I don't mean to pry, but I heard you mutter something.
What do I?
You said the alcohol helps keep the voices at bay.
Oh yeah.
What's up with that?
You ever had a sound of 1,000 screaming voices, of them people dying in pain all at once?
No, not lately. No.
Yeah. It just helps tamp that down in the back of the head.
You know, there's when a Mendelil begins to get their power, some of them, the powers don't mature as well as others, and there can be catastrophe in the mind, psychic disease, to be simple about it. Is it something similar? I'm just groping in the dark here, trying to understand you. Is it? Does it have to do with anything magically? Because you've done some. I mean, I'll be frank. He's done some crazy shit. I mean, what floating eyeballs and the tent. I mean, it's outrageous, man. It's crazy. But is that part of your magic, or is this something else?
The voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of started along with all this. But I've been drinking for a long time.
Right.
But it's coping. But I think you should have some sort of comfort, right?
Hey, I'm not judging.
Yeah.
I'm just, checking on you and stuff. I know when we found you, you had mentioned refugee, and I wanted to give you space around that. I'm sure Keon, everybody did, and well, I'm just checking on you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
I mean, I grabbed Rika's drink. You want to try it?
Let me sniff
It's
it.
good.
Let me
It's
sniff
good.
it. I'll give it a go.
Oh man,
I'm just like wetting the lips a little bit.
it's like instant burn. It's like rum 151. I mean, it is just like.
Fantastic, right?
It started with an F, yes. The adjective was going to start with an F, but sure, yeah, that's all yours. You want to have hers. I don't know if she's coming back for it, but
I'm actually feeling a bit bloated if you guys want to go for a walk. Really
Yeah.
too.
Wait, hold on. Zane, you said.
Only one.
We could pick some flowers and stuff.
Zane, you said besides sculptures, what were the fine wares of your community?
Oh, well, that's pretty much our only export, if I can get fancy. It's mostly crops. I mean, we're mostly self-sustained here. We just, when we need wares outside of town, we sell our sculptures. The Haroon is easier to harvest in this area than it is almost anywhere. So we're one of the few people that know how to work it.
What's the value in the kingdom, let's say?
Oh, it's really, I mean, it can be used for construction. It's extremely strong, difficult to carve. That secret's passed down through the sculptors in town. But so, you know, we make a bit of gold when we do go down, but we don't mix as much, maybe as much as we should. Even though we're in the kingdom, we're a bit autonomous.
Can I get I'm not talking large chunks, but something to be crafted or shaped?
Yeah, oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's see a sculptor. A sculptor.
I mean, you can. I mean, I can go. Find you one. You could probably find one on the ground out there, but.
Oh, so we can take it?
No, you can go for it.
What do I owe you for this spread? I got this, boys.
Oh, let me see for all this. Any more drinks before I tally?
We're walking, right?
We are.
There's plenty of day to drink left.
I haven't even filled my skin. Do you want to fill the wine skin with that stuff?
That's just to wake you up. And I still.
You
I
are.
shake. I shake my wine. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
You got that down. You're a pro. All right. Nice. So, no, I guess. Do you want another milk?
No, good. Full as a tick.
So, yeah, we'll just take the check.
2 gold for everything.
To go. Take it. And
Thank you.
And I'll go wander off in the direction of the ruckus.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, at this point, because you've taken a while, like, you can't really see. There's just, they're just a bunch of houses
Right.
off in that direction.
I'm headed back towards the tavern. Do I run into them as they're coming out?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, probably it's timed about right.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Rika's gone to her childhood home. It's burned very much, but still standing, and she's doing something to it. I'm not really sure what, but anyway, I got the feeling it was going to take a while, so I thought I'd come back and kind of update you all. I mean, how long are we going to let her sit in all of this? Honestly, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think she should jump into that lava.
What?
That's extreme.
Right, you guys.
She's just being a bit angry,
I'm
but
pissed
like,
that we're here too, but I don't want to kill the girl.
Oh
that's an awful thing to say, Erised.
I totally forgot you weren't there for that. No, oh my God, there's so much to fill you in on. A lot's been happening outside since you've been in here eating eggs. She learned from her, well, long story short, Yala said that Hika, her father, was haunted by similar nightmares to the ones that, you know, I've been haunted by, about a terrible, terrible, really next level sort of force. And, well, he jumped into, I think, the lava, and then was never heard from again. And then Rika was standing next to the lava and decided to put her hand in it. I decided not to stop her because I thought it's really about time we figure out if she can, you know, do that or not. So, and then turns
I've
out
always wanted to know.
she was totally fine. I mean, she honestly, like, didn't even flinch. And then when she brought it out, it was as if she and the lava had sort of become one. And I mean, she pulled it out. It was almost like saltwater taffy or something, some sort of sticky treat.
Melting? Did
Pardon
her
me?
skin like melt off or something?
I was like, you really couldn't see where, like, the lava started
Yeah, we
and
just
she
ate.
ended. It was sort of all one, and then it snapped right back to her, and she was perfectly fine. So I'm saying I think she should dive into it and really not be wasting much more time at her childhood home.
This was a good meal. I mean,
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Sure.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no, I'm all for moving on
I mean,
and getting going.
I'm just
which
thinking
we
maybe
have to
she'd
decide
find
what.
something out that could help us if her father was on a hunt for something terribly evil, which I think is what he went to do. Maybe we get some kind of important clue.
If I'm patching all these things together, the only problem is that if her father, who was this incredible djinn, was hunting for information and was captured. Poor Rika, when she goes, and bear in mind, she's going on her own. I can't put my hand into lava.
No, I can't. I can't either.
I don't know if that's a good idea right now.
You can't
I
do
mean-
that, right?
No.
I mean, what if it's the ability to jump into portals, sort of like I've got? Like I can go in and come back out and
Well,
do
yeah.
what I need to do, come right back out. I mean,
Are you willing
Is it
to
a
risk
portal?
I mean, it's just very tempting.
Wait, is it a portal?
No, it's not,
Oh.
unfortunately.
I probably wouldn't stick my hand in it.
No, not me. I'm talking about Rika. We just let her dive in and dive back out. See what she finds out.
Fine. Where is she now? We really have to think about,
Is-
what direction what she's doing
Is
and
this where she's mulling over the past? It's not going to help anything at all. Really, we should direct her in a positive, productive direction, and I think that means she should dive into this lava. Honestly, it seems useful.
fine. Sure. I mean, she's. I'd like to see the stretch.
I mean, it was pretty cool.
But she's having a moment, right?
Yeah, but I mean, she's had a lot. I mean, like, I think it's going to be a long time. She was in this. She had a look on her face, and she didn't want to talk to anybody.
She's kind of always got a look on her face.
No, I mean, this was like I could
There's
see
a-
this.
Like this is like I'm not going
you-
anywhere. Look.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you take me to her? I'd like to see. I just want to make sure she's all right.
Hey, no.
No, it's
she's
not what I mean.
feeling well. You know.
Nice.
Come on, everybody.
I mean,
maybe we should all be there.
I for once wasn't thinking that.
It's
She needs a
right,
break
it's-
from study.
It's not very far, but I mean, we should probably jog it. I know you just
camping.
ate, but
All right, okay, I did think about it.
A
but
brisk walk.
okay, fine.
And then we got to figure out what we're doing next, where we're going and stuff.
Well,
Go to
fine.
the center
Yeah.
that Yala was talking about, see if they know anything about the area. I mean, I don't know where we are.
Yeah.
I
but
think we're in the
I
middle
think
of
you probably need
nowhere.
to touch base with the Edgeguard.
Y'all is like still
Yeah, I mean,
standing there watching you guys. I mean, she's outside. She's standing next to the vein of lava.
Right. I forgot one thing. Turns out her mother's not dead. Her mother's been searching for her, goes on journeys 8-10 months at a time, then comes back, no luck, tries a different direction, was going south, now she's going in the north direction. She's gone, we don't know when she'll be back. But that's good news, we ought to...
What is she looking for?
Rika!
Makes sense.
Okay.
I know, it's really unfortunate. It would have been good if they'd had some sort of tete-a-tete before departing. Like, if I'm not there by 6 p.m., then let's meet at the North Tower, or something like that. Would
But
have been really good.
leave a crystal here, and let's go. That way, we'll know, but we'll still do our mission. It's like the best of both worlds with these crystals.
What do you mean, leave a crystal for
Just
what?
leave.
For her
We
mom.
have crystals. You communicate through the mind. We can go.
Yeah, remember
communicate.
the crystal you gave me and then took
Yeah.
away?
So
right
leave
away?
one here
brilliant.
with
You
Viola,
ungifted.
and then
That's absolutely brilliant.
when the mother comes, then we know it's
Then
like
you could take it back from them. When,
phone home.
As soon as they feel part of the group, and then
No, then we can expedite this, and still take care of Rika. We're all happy.
I
And
totally.
Bob's your
I mean,
uncle.
there's nothing worse than a wild goose chase
know
of
Bob.
relatives trying to find each other and going in long directions and just missing each other for months at a time. It's so unnecessarily tragic, honestly.
Wait, so crossing over here, you said that you had visions and Rika's father, Hika,
Yes.
had visions, and they
Yes.
might be the same. So where
I
are
have a
we?
feeling they could be. Yes, it could very possibly be. He's from another dimension. He's a jinn, and apparently that meant that he's not even really a man.
It's all like you're having this conversation under a giant Haroon statue of Hika the Magnificent.
Spectacular.
Spectacular, thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, I got all
But
the
right
scoop
there,
about
a
her.
Jinn you
Yeah.
see,
Okay.
like looking like he's no legs, like swirling out of smoke.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why she's angry all the time. I got the whole scoop about her anger. I'll fill you in
All right.
later when we get on the Beaks. But I just think what we ought to do. Follow me. I mean,
Let's-
have you
all
been
right.
walking the whole time we've been doing this?
Let's do something.
Sure.
I mean,
We've been
let's
briskly
do
walking.
something.
How close are we now to?
I'm gonna see if there's those
You see her,
little,
you see
those
her.
little
Oh,
stones
there she is.
around.
See, there she is.
Yeah,
What's she doing now?
it's all over the place. It's like
up.
it
I'm
just
just
comes
gonna
up out of the ground.
Taking two.
All right, what's she doing? Is she still in the
What
same
am I
place?
doing?
She's doing
I-
exactly the
the
same thing.
exact
I actually
same
want to go
thing.
see Rika.
See,
But-
that's what I'm saying. She hasn't moved since I left her. That's exactly how I left her.
I'm like doing the exact same thing, and I've like just been like, but now I'm just like covered in dirt and twigs and shit. And just like, I look like garbage. I look like I like rose from the grave.
I feel like I'll get in trouble if I. No, fuck that. You know what? Hold on. Mika.
I'm busy.
All right, can we be here?
If you must.
Is this gonna take a long time?
How long has it been?
It's been like 10 minutes.
Cause
Okay.
Cause there's some houses back there.
Question. DM.
Yeah.
So like, can I do less than half a mile if it take less than 8 hours?
Ooh, I like it.
Like what?
Proportions.
Yeah, I mean, what does the spell say?
Okay, so it says casting the spell over 8 hours, you enrich the land, half-mile radius, centered on a point within range, enriched for a year, twice the normal amount of food. What I really wanted to do was like make it like really beautiful and then luscious with like able to like
Just the
food
house?
around the house area. But then I was like, oh, if I can do half a mile, I'll do half a mile and everyone can enjoy it. But
Because so your house is here. There are a couple houses to your right, and then the fields, the crop fields are like right there. So like,
oh, I really should do it for.
if you want to, you could, but you could also just like druidcraft, just like plant, like you're drawing basically, and druidcraft plants around it. I would just let you do that. Just walk around and like, it would take a while.
We have time.
Kiana appears.
Rika, we're here, so
I noticed. Thank you.
no, I mean, do what you gotta do. If you need time, take your time. I mean, that's why we came. Do what you need to do.
I'm gonna do the whole thing.
All right.
What's that mean? What is she doing?
So, is it like 10 more minutes or something? Because there are some houses back there that I don't know if people are living in them or not a good time. Tell us when you're ready. We'll be back in the center.
Wait, I don't get it. Wait, why does it matter if there's people in the houses over there?
Figure it out.
Why? Because there's. Oh, okay. I thought you meant because of the plants. Okay, I get it. Usually I pick up on these things, but I was very focused. Okay.
Yeah, you are, which I really appreciate.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking like, oh, well, I'm not going to make the plants grow like
And
that in
he's like,
people's
oh
houses.
shit. He's like, oh shit. Seville warned me.
I'm busy right now. Maybe later.
Take all the time you want. We'll be back somewhere over there.
It's going to be a bit.
How long?
A day.
Oh shit. All right, do your thing.
Come back at dusk.
Do you need anything?
I could do some water and food if you don't mind.
We'll send some over. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Do we want to talk to Yala at the center and see? I mean, we're looking for runes, right? Or ruins. Think she might have like information. I don't know. It's not Carthan. Maybe she has some stuff around. Maybe some knowledge.
Yeah. Sure. Good
All right.
idea.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
I'm gonna stay in the periphery of like what Rika's doing, not like front and center, but just
Okay. So you're not gonna go with the rest?
He's
Okay.
still here.
Yeah.
What's up?
I have a favor to ask you.
Yes.
Come forward.
I'll quietly walk forward and I'll take out the black dagger and I'll place it on the ground. I'll say, Rika, this weapon was used for evil, for malicious purposes to harm this land, but it is powerful, and I think with the goodness that is within you and your power, if you could create a shaft for this and turn it into a spear for me, I could use it to fight the very same evil which once wielded it.
And I just take it from him. I don't say anything. I take it from him. And I put it into the ground right in front of me. And I just have, that's a microphone. Like a kind of a not straight line, but like a kind of windy thing grow around it. And then
Perfect timing.
take it out, hand it over.
Yeah. It looks like it's
That
like
worked, right? That was
yeah.
fine. Okay, cool.
It was like 3D printed. It was like a shape that you just couldn't normally have. You know, it's like a cool it's a shaft, but it's really spiraled. Plant life.
And it's like hardwood.
It is
Yeah,
hardened.
the wood like grew around it.
Yeah, and
You know, when there's, like, a thing in a
totally
tree.
fastened the dagger.
I'll take a couple of steps back and just.
Yeah, just you snap it and you're like, oh shit.
Is that all right?
This feels great to you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, we've got your back, just like you've got ours, eh? I'll leave you to it.
I'll walk off.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
All right, remind me to tell you about that. Well, actually, no, you don't know because you got to get it identified. But you can use it. I'll tell you what happens.
Magic wood.
A little spear.
It's now going to be a spear.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You're busy
Oh yeah.
for 8 hours. We'll come back to you in 8 hours in real time.
Cool. Yeah.
It's going to be a long stream, everybody. What are the rest of you doing?
We're going with Caliban. He wants to.
Talk to Yola? Yola?
Yala.
Yala.
Yala. So you come back to the middle of town, and you can see that Yala is she's sitting on the steps of the tavern, looking very just not sure what to think.
You okay?
Oh, a lot of different emotions today. So can I do anything for you?
You got your village head, chief?
Not.
leader?
I mean, ad hoc. Not elected or anything, but I'd be happy to help you. I definitely look after the town when I need to.
We're just wondering. We're kind of searching for some ruins that may be in the area or somewhere, or just whatever knowledge you might have about the mountains. I mean, we gotta traverse it. Traverse it is the word?
Traverse it?
Yeah, just see if there's anything that may help, especially these two. We're looking for stuff.
What are you looking for? I mean, I'd be happy to help in any way I can. As I said, I don't get out of the town that much, but I have traveled a bit.
But if you know any of these locations, I'll take out the map that we found in
Is this
Shethrel's temple.
is this an Aquili? I've never seen
I hope so.
a map of an Aquili. It's amazing.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
It's a wonderful land.
Is this before or after the departing?
That I don't know. We're not looking at that one. We're looking at the
Which one? You the
Kello. The one
Yeah.
that Kello told us to get.
Oh, that
Shethrel.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, with the just the map to the book, to the
Right.
armor, to the.
Well, it's still kind of roughly the same.
I would say it's pre.
I see.
It's in the
Well, these are definitely the Kuru Mountains here.
right.
I know the shape. I've been all around them. This marking here is it's in the north for sure, the Isterum. I haven't traveled too much in that kingdom, though it's friendly. I just never had much time for the elves. But they're friendly enough, I'd say. Just if you want to get there, you can just exit on one road here that leads out of town. You see the tower, a guard tower. Just keep going. It's quite steep down to the main Yucca Pass Road, and go to your left, and you'll be going north.
You
And-
know of the tallest tree? Does that ring a bell to you?
Yes. I've not seen it, but it is rumored that the heart of the Isterum lands is a tree that dwarfs any tree in Anacroli. The mother tree, or something they call it. It is... I've never really believed it, but apparently it's up above the clouds. It's so tall. I don't know if it's true.
It's tall.
That's the rumor.
Regular colored tree? Tree-like?
They just called it a tree. It's more north than I've ever ventured into their territory. So, but I do believe it's fairly straight off the pass road if you continue on.
Okay.
If I remember.
You ever hear any stories of Shatterell?
Yes, some. I believe we have someone. I want to say it's our shopkeep, whose name escapes Judd at the moment. Dugat. Yeah. Rock Basher, but he gave himself that name. Dugat is a Shatterell worshipper. We have a place in town, actually, right there. And she points to this building that's on the other side of the statue. It's a temple that allows you to worship any god that you want. We've been pretty progressive about that. I don't think there's a Shatterell statue in there, but why do you ask?
Just rumors of her presence or worship seems to be coming back in the world, and we're just curious
Are the gods coming back?
I don't know. There's been rumors that Shatterell has been felt by some of her worshippers, and it's occurring in different places through Anacroli, so we're curious when we visit some place if it's happening here.
Maybe we're chasing ghost stories, but...
I hope not. I think if anyone were to come back, the mother goddess makes sense.
Well, that's a good one to start with, eh?
It is. Fortunately, I'm always too busy with the children and town to think about the gods, especially after they left us. So we're left to toil on our own.
Well, I don't think it was on purpose.
Have hope.
I've never heard that before.
Oh, I think we can guarantee it's not on purpose.
I don't know if I found that comforting or actually more frightening.
A
They're
little
on
bit
their
of
way back.
both, but
Okay.
yeah.
They're on their way back.
I see that Rika has taken up with some interesting and capable friends. Are you friends or are you just acquaintances?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, we're friends. Why not?
We're friends.
Trying to
I understand.
reach her,
I understand.
I think you told us about that, so
You've
we're
never
trying.
seen a more adorable child than Rika before she...
well, look, having marks as a
Filled with
kid is
anger.
a hard thing.
What happened?
She's in there. I see it in her eyes. She'll come back.
I'll be waiting.
Maybe not much longer.
Maybe. But maybe we should talk. What's his face? Dugout?
Dugat?
You
Dugout.
got
Rock Basher. Rock Basher?
I mean,
I
don't,
got
just call him Dugat. Don't do the whole rock basher
got
thing.
a name right.
You did, but
good, Caliban.
his head is big enough. He's a dwarf. He's right there, and he points to. It's our only store. He's probably not open yet, but he's definitely in there. He sleeps next to it.
But before that, any other? This is a personal thing. Any rumors? Any juicy gossip? Things that have just been happening. Again, ghost stories. Maybe legends.
Oh, legends. Well, we've got some local gossip, but if you don't want me to spill the tea on that, if you don't care who's sleeping with whom, beyond that, I'm afraid we don't get much stories. Yeah.
Ever hear of the Rosum?
What's that?
Rumors about some strange crystals.
No, we don't have a lot of crystals here.
Ah.
If you want any black rocks, though, we've got a lot of those.
I took two.
2 of them.
Maybe I'll
They're nice.
fancy Yeah, fancy some, just taking a souvenir.
Yeah.
Do I have? What are my weapons made of? Are any of them made of this? My stomach just made a really loud noise.
I think even the mics caught that. No.
Really loud. It was like,
It's the beast within Reiki.
oh my god.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Are
That's the
any
big
of my
bad, y'all. It's her stomach.
weapons made of this?
No, because you fled.
No, I know, but I didn't know if this is the only place to get them. Okay.
Hey, look what Rika did. She finally helped me with this spear. She made the shaft for that dagger.
That's some awesome knot work right there.
Fancy.
Yeah, pretty cool, eh?
Can you throw it straight?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I might have to. Might take some practice, eh?
Yeah, well, it looks badass. Goes with the
Yeah.
armor, though.
Yeah.
Look
Nasty
at you
looking
going
thing,
from
eh?
shiny to... you're right up my alley there. We can sneak around and look just...
Yeah, I feel a bit more sneaky these days.
Yeah, nice.
If you happen to see a couple of elves, they're always together. There are top crafts people here. They sculpt the Harun.
Oh, nice.
If you see them, ask them. They might give you a quick demonstration.
Yeah, well, looks like we have a few hours or so to spare.
It's Anelian and Kithalel.
Analian.
Anelian and Kithalel. I have their last names too, but I'm not going to give them to you. Because
Like how many syllables?
It's just too many.
Kithael.
It's Anelian Noelwa and Kithalel Galabre. I know. The whole
Why
time
do
I
you
was,
do this to yourself?
the whole time I was doing
We're gonna
it, I
go
was
with-
thinking of our stream yesterday. We were making fun of the elven names.
We're going to go with Anani
Oh, yeah.
Kit.
I
Eight
named
accents
my
across all of
mom
it.
Connie.
I know. Connie.
Connie.
I got that right.
Come on, people.
This is D&D. Hi, I'm Connie.
Right.
Should you maybe pay a quick visit to the shrine, see if there's a statue to Chatterell or
Wait,
what's it?
GM, is this
Yeah.
is the shrine also the store, or is it two separate buildings?
No, the shrine is just a statue. Oh, the other building? The multi-worship building?
Yeah, that.
That is its own building. It is right next to it. You can see, I think it's right next to it. There's a little house next to that shrine, and then there is the general store.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the area.
It's right there. I mean, it's not a big town. And you're kind of in like the central. There's a road that comes in, presumably off the Yucca Pass, that comes up and does like a little loop around the statue and goes back. There are little roads that go off that where the houses are. But all the main stuff is kind of around this little loop.
We could. And maybe we should go after that stuff with Chatterell, the book. Take that pass. I mean, it is before Carthan. Check the tree out, the Eusterim, and then maybe Carthan after that. But if we can get our hands on some divine materials, I mean, I can only think that'll
It wasn't,
help us, yeah.
And,
it wasn't just the book, though, right?
No, it was a
Armor.
weapon, armor, you know. You wear armor? No, you don't wear armor.
Light stuff.
Right, yeah, like me, right?
Yeah, it's more.
the other thing is they're always scrying on us, right? We don't know when they're here and when they're not. They might have overheard this. They might be on their way there themselves. If there's a powerful artifact, best it's in our hands, not theirs, right?
That's very true. Yeah.
They might know about it now.
Add it to the workload, right?
Right. Boy, that puts a little speed on us now, doesn't it?
But let's
Maybe they don't, but
let's take a moment. I mean, 2 out of 3, right? You got 2 out of 3?
We got 2 out of 5.
Oh, 2 out of 5. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't sound too good. I mean, it sounds
it's-
good, but you know,
it still gives you leeway, right?
but
Yeah.
they don't know where the others are. So
no, which is
So-
a good thing too. And
Otherwise, we lead them to it.
right.
So I mean, if we have a moment, why don't we take that moment to go do the extra things on the side? That sound good? That sounds good.
Sure.
Hey,
That sounds
let's
great.
go check this general store, see what's inside.
Okay.
And the shrine, right?
yeah, and I was thinking
Yeah.
maybe you and I could do some sparring practice with this spear. It's been
Sure.
a while since I've trained with spear.
Oh, the simplest and most difficult thing you'll ever learn. Well,
Sticking with the pointy end, right?
the hope.
My
And then we can go check out.
card.
Yeah.
We can go check out the elves
All right, I suppose.
sculpting if you want to go. I was going to go check it out. So
I really don't think we should be waiting this long, honestly. But
I'm.
if you insist.
Caliban, as you purposely ignore that.
No, I was gonna.
I know you were. But just so you know, as you react in your head about this, there's movement off to your left between buildings, and you see a dark shape. Humanoid standing there, and you hear, it sounds like it's coming from that direction. And you look over, and it just steps behind the building.
I dimension door up to it.
There's nothing
Nice.
there.
There you go. Right in the face.
Yeah. Caliban instantly, you see, and he just steps through a portal, and he is gone.
Whoa!
Caliban, you come around the corner. There's nothing there. You look all around. Roll a perception check.
That is 17.
You don't see anything. As you're spinning around and you hear the shouts of your friends wondering what the hell just happened, you hear,
I await in the shadows.
and as you spin around looking for what caused that voice, completely freaked out, we're gonna leave it there tonight.
Oh, come on!
Knew it. Rude.
So rude. So rude, sorry.
Come on.
I bet,
Sorry,
like,
not sorry.
Arisa probably thinks he just decided to go bamf and go after that book. He's like, it's the last thing he said before he bamfed. It's like, well, we should go see that while we're sitting here.
That was
Oh,
dope,
that's so
though. I
funny.
love how fast you reacted to that.
That was.
I probably could have missed these steps, but it's like,
No, just boom.
Oh, fucking
just,
do it.
just boss it.
Is Dimension Door's even? I think it's even a reaction or something, isn't it? Or is it?
something. Oh, look.
It's quick.
It's fast.
It is fast, yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
lightning.
He just like turned and stepped through a door that appeared right there, and he was gone.
That's fast.
Jeez.
Yeah, that is awesome.
That's action right there.
Wow. Okay, so wow, lots of stuff tonight.
Pack that
Yeah.
one.
Lots of stuff.
Hey, guys.
That one.
Let's give
folks.
away some freaking Skull Splitter business.
Eos.
What was the word? Did we wait? Did we give the word of the half?
We did. The word is flame.
Put it in.
So this is your chance. Enter it into chat. One time only. You'll
time.
automatically be entered to win, and we will send you a set of dice from Skull Splitter, and it's amazing, as I can attest, because this dice is amazing.
They are absolutely amazing.
Look, I just rolled
Absolutely.
Wait,
six
can I
nat
hold
20s.
the things to represent the flame that is the
Yeah.
no the
Oh.
The fire.
fire?
I am, yeah, here.
Into the
Take a wall of fire. Fire!
Okay, can I just always have one of these so I can go like this?
Yeah. Oh, and I even have. Oh, we already have a winner. But before we go to that winner, I have light up bases for that, which
Oh, sweet.
thanks to our friend at McKee's
Horology.
Micromancy,
Micromancer.
Morology.
Look how cool this is. I can go like this.
Check this chap out. Amazing little light up bases and stuff. You'll see more of it in the future. Anyway, our winner is, drumroll please, Little Dogs. Little Dogs. Congratulations.
You get
won
some
a set of
dice. Not a pair, a set.
Not a pair.
Set.
Well, you,
Several
have
pairs.
you got
pair.
several pairs.
3.5
Extra
pairs to be
pairs.
exact.
Yep. Boom.
I don't
She's
get
got
that.
it.
There's
So,
7.
um,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I
So
was
we
talking
do.
about-
Thank you, Keon/Winky. We do love you all. Thank you so much for being there with us tonight.
Shout out to our current patrons, Marty and Callum. We love you guys very much. Thank you for supporting what it is that we do and allowing us to continue.
But if you haven't joined our Patreon after that song, those are some cold hearts. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna join it tonight
You know.
I mean, they're dead inside. They're necromancers. What do you expect?
because that song was beautiful.
It was
Heart is on my
pretty great.
sleeve.
It really is. But seriously, thank you all for the support. Thank you for all of the follows and the subs. Make sure to check out our hot mess of playing Elder Scrolls Online on Tuesday. Winky's wonderful chill jams while he paints minis on Wednesday. And of course, we'll be back here next Friday. We love you all.
We will.
Be super safe, especially as the stupid thing is coming back here in LA. We're under mask orders. But we love you. All be safe, and we will see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.